on my phone is.
Prime one, that's him. Sky, thought you thought, but I wasn't born yesterday. All I do is ball. You goofies underestimate. Heavyweight bag, step on your weight class. I done moved across states, blood I can't cap. Strap with it on my pivot, clocking digits. Rock hard and I ain't even in the kitchen. I'm on a mission to move soft, make a thing flip like a moonsault. Keep a switch for everybody through salt. Face froze, somebody check dude pulse. Is you stepping or stepped on? Wake the game up, make them regret I was slept on. Bogey's world, welcome to a new dawn. Till I move up, I can never move on. Big bread got me bougie past the great poop on. I'm getting over while you busy fighting over croutons. Yeah, bogeyism, a true boat brother gon' get it. All this water got me tripping. Hella fish scale, but I ain't fishing. See I move with precision. When it comes to living, I'm the definition. If I stand for one thing, it's on business. Bogeyism, it just hit different. Yeah, it just hit different. You find my story is all non-fiction. I put my fan before me and I gotta mention. I keep an air fan tone mob a henchman. For you squares, option for opposition. And you ops, I get popped trying to stop my ascension. Talking generational, you got my attention. Underworld motivational, you feel the sensation. Try to see how I look, get booked, I'll take it. I was just a crook, all it took was some patience. Now my phone off the hook, I got hella deals waiting. You ain't really made it unless you got somebody hating. Bogey's world, welcome to a new dawn. Till I move up, I can never move on. Big bread got me bougie past the great poop on. Getting over while you busy fighting over croutons. Yeah, bogeyism, a true boat brother gon' get it. All this water got me tripping. Hella fish scale, but I ain't fishing. See I move with precision. When it comes to living, I'm the definition. If I stand for one thing, it's on business. Bogeyism, it just hit different. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Top of the top, baby.
Whoa. It's
Cheers,
Friday.
big bro.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Freaky Friday.
Let's do it. Yeah, it feels good. Friday feels good.
Get it, man. What time is it, man? It's another edition of what?
Yo, another live edition
Hell yeah.
of Awake.
Yo.
I fucked that one all the way up.
I had no idea we were doing it.
I know, because you know what? Because you had tuned into another live Friday edition.
It's the Fucked Up Friday edition.
I tried it again. I guess we were like, we must have went like 8 months straight without botching it. We were due for one.
Yeah.
Of Awake. Look, I try to catch you off guard on that one.
Come on now.
What's up? Shout out to the chat, everybody. Song taking a vacation today.
Let's get it.
Sounds good.
Shout out to our main man, Derek. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, big bro.
Happy birthday. Shout out to our brother Derek, man. Enjoy your birthday.
Don't smoke too much.
I made a phone call. I said, man, take the day off.
You deserve it, man.
Yeah, man. I was actually chopping it with him this morning, man. Shout out to our guy. That's one of those. He's a prime example, and a lot of shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all all prime examples of the benefits of doing content like this. You meet cool people. You know what I mean?
Them is facts.
Good people, man. We are reflections of who we surround ourselves with. And with that said, we are reflections of the streets. Let's take them there here.
Good morning, and happy Friday, fellas.
Tippy top.
He came through with a mad radio voice right there. Let's go.
Well, the NFL has fined the Falcons $250,000 and defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich $100K, which is an eighth of his salary, for that leak of Shedeur Sanders' phone number.
Has a prop. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're still with us, Bogart. Maybe he thinks he's not. Maybe he's getting a phone call. Maybe he's getting a phone call.
What's up?
Yeah, but they, they did fine. That's a hefty fine for messing around on the phone, buddy.
Man, there was a lot of prank calls that was going on.
That's a lot of That's a lot of cheese, man.
Did you see what they're saying?
That's a data breach.
Well, do you see what they're saying? Do you see what they're saying about the calls now? They said they want teams now to call after, so they see the players get the picks live.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. They just tune into whatever the player's doing, like, hey, you're selected, and then there's the reaction, not the after reaction.
Well, I saw a thing. One of the Texans players couldn't even find the damn hats for the Texans.
Oh, yeah, that was Jalen. It was Jalen Reed, but he was just like, no, it wasn't even that. It was like he was from the whole selection process. He was just like, let's get it. And like everybody was trying to talk to him and be like, hey man, you got selected or whatever. He's like, let's get it, coach. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. And he's just like saying it over and over and over again. And considering he can't even get the sentence out. And then he's like, I'm just gonna pass you over to whatever. And then he keeps going. And I saw it on Texans social media yesterday. They showed the view from the draftee's house or whatever, and somebody's and he's upstairs at his place or whatever, and he's walking all the way through, goes all the way down, and then he's like, get the Texans hat or whatever, and he's like, let's get it.
He's super
hyped. He's super hyped.
Yeah, that's funny.
Good stuff though.
Yeah. Well, they're saying several NFL coaches reportedly feared the involvement of Deion Sanders, in which could have hindered them selecting Shedeur. And RG3 says some coaches feared being replaced by Deion.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's probably, that's kind of weak though if you're a coach.
Yeah. You're not secure.
Exactly. But at the same time, like, he kind of did it to him. Himself.
Well, former bad boy Raider wide receiver Henry Ruggs has been training nonstop while in prison with the hopes of playing football again once he is released. Josh Jacobs was saying on The Pivot.
Yeah, what else can he do but train? Well,
that motherfucker doing 1,000 burpees a day.
I don't know if a team's going to give him a shot.
A day, he'd be in fucking crazy shape.
He'll probably end up on someone's practice squad.
Well, he was fast, He was fast. He could still. Teams are desperate. Some teams are desperate. You never know. He's only going to be what, 26?
When he gets out to be 27, I think.
Because he went in there pretty young. I think rookie year. Right?
Yeah. Oh, the year after his rookie. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Well, Aaron Rodgers signing with the Steelers is expected to be announced before the Steelers' OTA at the end of May. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one either, big bro.
Steelers didn't draft anybody, right?
Will Howard, that's about it.
That's like I said, they didn't draft anybody.
Brandon he's on fire. Hey, Brandon, change your name to that, big bro. Or he's heating up. Oh, my
Hold up,
mama, man. That's what we know
He's
you
heating
around
up.
this motherfucker. Oh, my mama. Getting swole on bread and water. Hey, he got 0% body fat for sure. Oh,
Yep.
Well, shout out to Gangrene Kidda. The
Gangrene?
Jets second-year quarterback Jordan Travis has informed the Jets he plans to retire.
Perfect.
That's crazy.
Right here with Aaron Rodgers, and he's like, you know what? I'm out.
How about you? Yeah.
Fuck this.
Well, former two-time Super Bowl MVP Eli Manning is putting together a group to bid for a stake of the New York Football Giants.
They need it.
Well, Cardinals second-year wide receiver Marvin Harrison fucked up Jr. is bulking up this season for a good second season of his sophomore year.
What's with all the cussing?
Top of it, Albert.
I don't know why it's giving up. Well,
He's good.
JD,
Yes.
did you hear about this one? A team offered the 49ers a second-round pick for George Kittle before he ended up signing his lucrative deal.
Second, so that would have been for next year's draft.
I don't.
Yeah, probably.
They didn't say. All they said was a second-round pick.
It would have been this year's draft.
Would have been this year's draft, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad they completely hit that with the Heisman pose, the famous stiff arm. Oh my mama, that's a no-go. Facts. That's a no-go. Oh, every day.
Right. What's this, Johnny? Rate my early morning trade. 50. 10-man league. Sent Tyrone Tracy, Scatterboo, Cup, a late protected 2026 third, received GW, Corum, and an early projected 2026 second.
Hey, bro, that you traded with, he was thirsty for that backfield for sure.
Right?
Oh, every day.
Yeah, that's a good trade, I guess. And it's a 10-man league, so it's kind of like your bottom stuff. It's like your bottom stuff, and then you got you got the best player out of the deal in GW. So hopefully that turns into something, right? If I get Garrett Wilson, man. Like,
and that 2026 early pick, so it's an early pick.
Yeah, your early pick. You got the better receiver out of the deal, and like I was saying, I was about to say, like, hopefully, he gets a decent quarterback play this year, and goes somewhere up. We'll see.
Look at 2 HBs, 1 cup.
I didn't see that till just now.
Yeah, that's what you sent. He sent 2 HBs and 1 cup.
He's heating up. Oh,
there you go.
Hey, Johnny said his lineup now is Kyler Herbert, Kyron Jacobs, Jettis, Puka, AJ Brown, Rashi, GW, Kamara, and Kelsey. Oh yeah,
he's got to open the alphabet in that one.
A to Z, huh? No Z.
Okay.
No Z. Okay.
Perfect.
Well, there are some discussions about the Vikings bringing back crazy old man Kirk Cousins if the Falcons would take on a significant portion of the contract.
Quirky Kirko.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the Falcons want to do that either. I feel like nobody wants to take on that contract.
Well, the Buccaneers drafting of wide receiver Emeka Ibuka double E will allow them to make sure Chris Godwin doesn't have to rush back from his injury. So it's basically a self.
And that's what I was saying backstage with Bogart earlier, because I auto drafted Tez Johnson, and he was picked, I think, like 235 for the Bucs, which is the second wide receiver they had in this draft. But their insurance with Ibuka, good, solid player, can play inside and out, but figures to be more of I guess, the Chris Godwin replacement until he's 100% healthy.
That's it out there.
We'll see his timeline to return. So we may get some Ibuka early. And then if that starts trickling in and people start hearing that before the draft, you might get some Chris Godwin discount. Hopefully, because he's been going kind of. He's been going earlier that like right when I think about grabbing him, somebody takes him in these startups or whatever. So I'm like, it's kind of rich when we don't know the full extent of the injury history. Plus, it's the second time in his career where he got a season-ending injury as well. So we just assume that he's going to come back and be exactly what he was before, but because he's done it once. But it's just we were expecting that with Chubb, and then look at what happens. Although Godwin is still fairly young. It's Mike Evans who's longer in the tooth and pretty old. So for them to draft 2 wide receivers in this draft is kind of telling. Like, might as well. I think they're both good pickups.
You know what else too, big bro? I was going through the numbers of that Tampa passing offense for a video that I got coming out. It's I want to say seven players that had over 50 targets in that fucking offense.
Wow.
And then you had like all the receivers and shit.
That shit is fucking crazy, bro. Oh
yeah. You got the rooster, Baker tearing it up with it, Bogey back.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Come on now.
Speaking of the rooster, my bad.
The Bogey.
I love that.
Very muy importante phone call.
Yeah. Whenever somebody enters the studio, I'm going to put the draft sounder. And it'll be like,
that's federal on my mama.
The Bogey is in.
Federal.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Well, the Chicago Bears are very serious about potentially signing Browns free agent running back Nick Chubb.
So is it still Browns? It should be former Browns running back.
Is he? Yeah, he's not under contract, right?
He's not under contract. Well, the Browns do hope to try to re-sign him, but
that's also what I thought.
Yeah, that they really showed him that by drafting Judkins. They're like, look,
he's
you.
Yeah,
we want you to show Judkins the ropes.
And since we're on that, Emil's asking, what are our thoughts on Jerome Ford in Dynasty? And I think personally that with them drafting two running backs, I believe he could be done for because this may be the last year of his contract.
Or if he's shipped out, or unless he's traded.
This is the 4th and final year of his contract, yes. Oh, yeah. And if you think about Jerome Ford, they drafted Dylan Sampson, who's like, they definitely want to talk to Sampson, just like they don't want to talk to Chubb or Ford anymore.
No.
But if Ford is still there, and because remember before the draft, they're like, oh, Jerome Ford's on the block, and no one gave a fuck. So it's like, if Dylan can't beat this, if Sampson can't beat Ford out, Ford's the number 2 still. Because one thing that Judkins is not a pass catcher. You know what I mean?
Right. Mm-hmm. Profiles is the early down work type of
thing. So he's basically Jerome Ford, to answer the question, to me in Dynasty is just a hold or he's a throw-in, like in a trade. And if I'm trying to make a trade with somebody, I might even look to the person that has maybe someone in that backfield, like someone that has Judkins, like, hey man, here's fucking just lock that whole thing down, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, Johnny Mitten's team, the Patriots, their GM Elliot Wolf says he wants to see Drake May take a large step forward in his leadership role.
There is a new king.
Let's do it. Let's go, Drake.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You know what? If I would start with, I'd be like, here, boom, right.
Well, a potential.
That's the last thing I got from Bogey.
He's in the Matrix again.
Yeah, Matrix. Get your Bogart in the Matrix t-shirts.
T-shirt, yeah.
Merch.com, everyone. Good stuff.
Well, a potential trade for Jalen Ramsey back to the Rams would likely require the Dolphins to take on a chunk of his $24.2 guaranteed salary. So,
damn, trade him away and still pay the How about that?
You gotta pay us to take him off your hands.
Well, where's Minnesota Dennis? Is he in the house here?
He was earlier.
Well,
got a comment wishing Derek a happy birthday.
Yeah. Well, Colts quarterback Danny Dimes has looked phenomenal in preseason workouts. Anthony Richardson, QB1 spot, could be in jeopardy. Come on, Dennis, come get Danny Dimes for me.
I was
But
gonna say, what does that have to do with Minnesota? I didn't know where that was going.
Dennis is coming for me for Danny Dimes.
What's the starting rate for Danny Dumbass, Lee?
Huh?
Looking for
Well,
he's
are
just,
you interested?
No,
Just
I ain't interested. I got
Well, I sent Dennis a couple offers, and he kind of said, "That's too rich for my blood."
okay.
for
Now he knows.
Danny Dumbass.
Well, he can add in a bag of dimes if he wants.
He's gonna be the starter there most likely.
Pretty much, yeah.
I guess, man. I mean, we've seen it before where he can handle an offense. You know, when he's not turning the ball over too much, I suppose.
Yeah.
He has some game in him, but at the same time, he's not falling over his own feet.
He's trying looking to be another Baker, trying to get that last contract he possibly can get. You know. But,
what, he got a 1 year deal with him?
He got a 1 year deal, but
Yeah, we knew how that was going to turn out for his season and his career trajectory when we saw him play versus the Texans in preseason. Yeah, he had 2 interceptions, and one of them I think was a pick 6 by it was either Stingley or
Petrie. I think it was Petrie.
It might have no. I think Petrie had a pick 6, but it was that was in a regular season game.
Oh yeah.
This one I don't remember who it was. Oh maybe it was Petrie. You were right. All right, can't recall, but yeah. Petrie with 2 pick 6s if you count preseason last year.
Well, the Buffalo Bills are considering bringing back Amari the Pooper Scooper.
Hold on, I got something for that. Hold on. Where's he at?
A pile of shit.
Pretty much.
I love this sound effects.
That's the way we do it around here.
You got that?
What else you got for us, Lee?
Well, basically that's all the news. But basically, a lot of the 5th-year options have been declined and accepted. Let me go through them really fast.
All right, let me see what we got for. I got some just some basic fantasy stuff here over the last couple of days. Let's go back 5 days. Hunter Renfrow signing with the Panthers. Forgot about that one, which is whatever. The Browns signed Deontay Johnson. That also happened. I don't think that hurts anybody. He's like on his 4th or 5th team.
No.
We talked about Kittle.
He's like on his 4th or 5th team in like fucking 6 months, bro.
Exactly. Exactly.
No low yardage. Let's see. Upgrades. Jordan Travis. We talked about that one. He's only 24 years old, man. That's crazy.
The Vikings signed Van Ginkel to a 1 year. His extension added on next year, I guess.
And then the Bills signed Elijah Moore to a 1 year, $5 million deal.
Oh yeah, Johnny was saying that.
And Matthew Stafford's deal finally became official. 2 years, $80 million deal, $56 million guaranteed.
Wow.
How you like the Eli Moore? Another depth piece into the wide receiver room for sure. They let go of fucking Mac. Did they draft a wide receiver?
I don't think they did. I don't recall. Buffalo? I don't think.
Yeah. If they didn't, then you got Shakur, Keon. They signed Lee's wide receiver. What's his name? I can't think of his name right now. And they gave him a not too bad of a bag.
They did.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad of a bag. So that's 3 receivers right there. You still got 50 Cent, Samuel Jackson.
They did draft one in the 7th round.
Oh,
they drafted Caden Prater from Maryland.
That ain't shit.
Exactly.
He's definitely
going nowhere.
And Eli ain't nothing but like only 26, 27 years old. You know what I mean? And he had a little pop when he first came into the league with the Jets. So, you know, he was over there in the boo boo hole in the boo boo Browns. Pause. You know what I mean? So yeah, we might see something out of him. Everything.
Oh, Josh Palmer.
Josh Palmer. There it is.
JP.
JP.
He got $36 million. You know.
I think I'm gonna end up drafting a running back, guys. We have a startup for a dynasty, rookie draft for a dynasty, not a startup. Sorry. And I have James Cook. I have Achan. I have Bucky Irving. I have a pretty decent roster.
Buck.
Maybe I should draft a receiver. Yeah,
Buck.
because I got Devonta Smith, Mike Evans, Xavier Worthy. Yeah, I probably need a better starting receiver.
Got the fucking yayas, dog.
So at the 1-4, who would be available? Let's get into the draft room. Travis Hunter's still there, but he probably won't be there unless this guy takes a quarterback in front of me or something. And then I'd have my pick between Hampton, Henderson, Tyler Warren, Ted McMillan, Ibuka, Judkins, all those guys.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I got the 1-4.
Do you need running back? Because Henderson's my favorite after Genty.
I really don't. I feel like I need more receiver because if you look at my running backs, they are James Cook, Achan.
Let's just go target. Let's just hope for Travis Hunter. Period.
Bucky Irving.
Then I
got Ray Davis, Rashad White. I got the backups.
Okay. I have breaking news. I have like inside news. That was it. I just got off a phone call.
Okay. Should
we just hit Lee's drop for me real quick?
Sure.
There you go.
One quick second. Because those are in the videos. Those are in the drops. All right.
All right. Seattle Seahawks insiders told me they think the vibe is a lot like Matt Flynn getting the bag and then Russell Wilson getting drafted. You remember how that went down, y'all?
Yes, sir. They started Russ that motherfucking season.
And it didn't matter that they paid this motherfucker because he just outright beat out Matt Flynn.
Fuck, and I had another chance to fucking drafting him, bro.
I know,
oh my goodness, I had another chance.
I told my source, can I say who I got it from? He's like, no.
Fuck, man.
I know. I should have
only got one share of him, bro.
This is fun. And to add some bogey sauce on it, pause, is like, this is Mike McDonald, you know, nephew of a famous songwriter, Old McDonald. Right?
Had a farm.
And Michael McDonald.
Exactly. That's the guy. He had the farm. Yeah. And so he's the head coach of the Seahawks. He was the DC for the Ravens. And the comparison is for him is you know, this is how they saw Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean? Like a developmental guy that has this upside. And when we think about the Trey Lances of the world or the Air 5s, aka Air 50% Jackson. Those guys were young. Look at these athletic freaks that we can make be a guy. Like Lamar Jackson's the only one in recent history who was actually one that panned out. You know what I mean? And this is probably how they view Milroe. If you're Old McDonald's nephew, Mike McDonald. Yeah, so I kind of like that. Especially stuff if I have Milroe, I'm selling them high as a motherfucker.
Hell yeah, them is facts.
What
they say that motherfucker run a 4.3 or a 4.4?
Hey, Peacock, I sent you an offer from the nice guys.
I see it.
He ran a.
I don't know if I'm interested.
All right.
I don't think I am. I'll probably make my pick.
No problem, man.
You know, there's no pressure on me to do any trades because, you know, I'm the reigning champ, so.
Talk that shit.
Champ talk. That's champ talk right there, boy.
You mean you're the paper chump for now?
Nah. I want it outright. I demolished everybody, even teams like super teams like Kidda's team. It was just destroying everybody else.
Bogart's team. You know what he did to Bogart's team? He took thirds and fifths away from him and bullets and the settlements for a wacko flacco because Bogart's stupid.
QBs are valuable in super flexes.
Yeah, guess who's laughing now?
The champ. Well, we all are, actually.
And you know what? I hate this pathetic fantasy world that I live in at times. Like, well, Fantasy Row is my street name, actually. But like living on Fantasy Row because I lost by a 0.2 to Bakes, and then no matter who I played, I would have demolished them. And then so it was truly your destiny. Cause like, why you have to stop me, Bakes? By 0.2.
Not by 0.2, for real?
Yeah.
I was super close, I remember.
And I was waiting on that stat correction that never. I'm still waiting on it. Did it ever come through? What if
you go back and check.
I never checked after like a month.
I don't think there's
in the standings.
You can go back and look at it. That way, it'll hurt you even more when you see it like it's correct.
I know, right?
Oh, bro.
Be like, I went back to check, guys. It just reopened the wound.
It hurts. Chip on my shoulder.
Yeah, I accidentally declined a trade over here, and I didn't mean to. Let me go back.
Send it now.
You got to resend it the exact same way.
Well, you can just click it. You can click it and then activate it back and send it.
I'm trying to see like where the fuck it went though.
If you declined it, it'd be in your history.
Yeah, I'm just what the fuck.
Or check the DMs, the DM that you have with dude.
There you go.
Yeah, and it'll be there. Like even if they was to cancel it and you never did, it would be in there still. I love being Captain Obvious, right? I'm like, I'm not that smart.
Oh, it's J Love.
Oh, okay.
He wants to move up one spot. He wants to move up for a spot. Yeah, man. I don't want to move it unless it's unless I know. So I declined it for now. But like, let's say Travis Hunter goes in this next one, then I will be like, I am willing
to move one spot back and get extra assets.
No, he doesn't want to move back one spot. Like he wants to give me maybe like a second and third or something.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
That's what I was saying. That's why I declined the other one initially.
Everyone gets to have fun this time of year, but me. Hey, but see, my teams are usually beastie because of it though. So.
Hey, we got breaking news. Breaking news. Since Bogey got breaking news, we got clock management with some breaking news. He said there was a stat correction. You now lost by 0.4.
Oh, come on.
Put the air on your head.
It was never meant to be. Not that year. Not that year.
Brutality.
Top of the morning clock.
Yeah, top of the morning clock. You know what I'm saying?
Talk.
He just drafted Milrow, actually.
Fucking A.
Didn't he? Is that who you're trying to trade in to get, Lee?
Huh? No, I ain't giving away my secrets.
I got it somewhere.
All right. I bet you I guess enough, I'll figure the secret out.
Well, there's not that many left.
I mean, that's why I said it. You know?
Let's figure it out. But
I don't know. I think
reasonable deduction.
I think your chance to move up, Lee, was probably pairing up them double third rounds you had. That was probably your best bet.
Mm-hmm.
He has like a 3.5 and a 3.8 and nice guys, and he's been trying to buy back into the second round.
Yeah, he tried to do that with me. I don't know if I'm going to do that.
Yeah. I'm like, but see, at that point, if it's Peacock, right, you might as well wait 4 picks. Lee,
Yeah.
Like at that point.
Because my second's late, regardless, I'll be honest with you. And then it's like slim pickings. Who do I want here? Ooh, I have my eye on a couple of people. Damn it. I shouldn't have looked. Now it's gonna be taken by Sven.
Shout out to Fantasy Sven, man.
Yeah, shout out to Sven. Sven's doing his thing in this draft. He was
My guy's not on the
upset.
top of my. I'm doing a thing where like I didn't put my guy that I want on the top of my queue, but he's in my queue.
Okay. trying to bamboozle the fantasy gods.
Don't want to jinx it
Hey,
for
the
shit.
Q curse is real.
Every day.
You know what? I'm just gonna take him out of the queue.
There you go. Put a star on him.
Remove.
Right. Hey, I love putting the stars on them motherfuckers, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Let me
My
search.
star list is always hella crazy.
Come on now.
And then
I
put
don't know
him.
what to do with it. I'm like, damn, all right, I can't get them all.
There we go. Okay, I did that. I put a star on him, and I took him out of the queue. Fuck it.
The one
I don't want him to be taken in this next pick.
is this the
Come on
IDP
now.
league too?
What's that?
It's an IDP league as well.
Yeah, this is nice,
Oh
guys.
yeah. Oh, Hunter. If Hunter falls to the 4, shame on them.
Oh no, and you're talking about what are you talking about?
Oh, I'm talking about with Jay Love in there.
Oh no, that one's just a regular. It's all offense.
Oh, okay. Man, shout out to Jay Love though.
Shout out to Jay Love,
That's
man.
my guy.
Yeah, he sent me a message. It's great. I hadn't talked to him in a minute.
Yeah, I need to. I wonder if he still has the same number. Yeah, those are good people. It's funny because he's all grown up. I stayed in good contact with him for the most part too for a cool minute. It was crazy because like the dude, that kid has been on his own for a long time. It's crazy. And his mom, I want to say, was like younger. His parents are like younger than us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, oh shit. Only by a few years, but
yeah.
it's just like I'm like, oh shit. All right, look, son. I'm like, let me make you look here, nephew.
Neff.
Yeah, but he been on his own for a minute. And I remember with this, it was like I think he was like 19 at this point, and we were on. He's like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, she hella bad. She whoop and he says an age. I won't say. I go, whoa, bro. He's like, no, that's the legal consent here. I'm like, oh wow, whoa. I was like,
whoa.
I'm like, okay, you are 19, but it sounded so crazy. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess it is Carolina. You know what I mean? Like, whoa. Whoa, nephew, be careful out there.
Neff.
Yeah, I'm saying.
You guys seen these rivalry jersey things that me happening?
Yeah, they
actually,
only
yeah.
2 divisions that came out: the AFC East and the NFC West.
Yeah, I ain't
wouldn't
seen
wear
them
those.
yet.
They're pretty nice looking. Jay, I sent it to you.
They're gonna start doing.
Let me see.
Look on TikTok.
TikTok.
Tickety talk.
Yeah, I sent him a video maybe Tuesday, I believe it was.
Okay.
I think it was. Yeah, because they showed the 49ers and I think the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
I'll never wear that shit.
Come on now.
Oh, they're trying to do like the way the NBA has their City Edition jerseys.
Yeah, the City Connect jersey. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they're trying to do like rivalry jerseys for, like divisional games and shit. They just wear it once a year, I think.
Yeah.
I'll wear half that jersey.
I don't know if it's going to be like a completely new jersey or what. Or
That'd
they
be
should
cool, actually.
just do the colors like the way they did the color rush.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it'll still be individual. It's not like a collaborative thing for the fans.
I have no clue. I should look up I'm on Twitter or X. Let me see right now.
I feel like you should just send them a DM and be like, listen, let me design this shit, man. Fuck is wrong with y'all? It might work. I feel like you're gonna design for one of the major teams one day.
That'd be great.
Okay, my older, you guys are aware of Full House, right?
Oh yeah.
So like, Uncle Joey and Uncle Jesse, their side gig was they wrote jingles and they worked in advertisement. So one of my older cousins, he worked in advertisement, but not on the jingle side. He did logos. So you just draw logos all day and send them out to companies, like, or your whoever employer would send them out, right? And his claim to fame is he had a Jelly Belly design that got approved, and they used it for a few years. And he also had a mug root beer design, the one with the dog on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he remixed one of them because it was already like the dog was the thing. Yeah, and but he was like you, Peacock. He was just super ill with the fucking the handwork, man. Just you know what I mean. Everything was drawn out like first, so it's kind of cool when I encountered you because I'm like you're like the version of that, but that could take it a digital as well. You know what I mean? Because that's where he fell off in the game. He said, you know what I mean? He made a bunch of money off of royalties and fucking shit like that. You know what I mean? So he was just kicking it. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Yeah, but he never transitioned to the.
I think some residuals, like passive income kind of shit like that. Might not be great.
It's always worth shooting the shot, right? Like, look at the guy, Mathematics. I think his claim to fame is he's not only a producer, but wasn't he one of the original designers or something of the W?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and you could bet your bottom dollar he has some kind of piece of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's still around. A lot of the like Raekwon and them and Method Man, they've said kind of sideways comments about Mathematics.
Really?
And, yeah, here and there, like, yo, Math, we having like mad verses of our shit, and we don't know what the fuck Son's doing with them. You know what I mean?
He produced that last one that I showed you all.
Yeah, super dope. But see, mind you, a lot of those verses were the shit that they were talking about in interviews over the last like 6-7 years. He's just been housing a bunch of shit. But Wu-Tang is dope like that because their shit is timeless. So it's not like they're ever going to be referencing Taylor Swift or things of like you listen to old Eminem and you're like, sit me next to fucking Fred Durst and we'll ask her who Britney Spears gave head first or whatever. You know what I mean? Like shit like that doesn't age well. Wu-Tang is not on that shit. So like, they're like, I don't know what Mav's been doing with all these verses. And then he pops out with an album. Because even some of those verses that they didn't know about, they're just recording. They don't know what's going to go for. Went to that album, the Once Upon a Time in Shaolin. You know what I mean? The one that they sold.
I was saying that he knows people in the industry who do that. The Seahawks and the Bears, so like the logo stuff.
Cool.
That is dope.
Right?
Very dope.
No one better never try to change that Niner logo. It's him and it stands. I feel that way about the Texans logo too. I ain't gonna lie. That fucking helmet thing with the horn.
Like I was in this depot today and I was just like kind of fucking around, like while they were asking questions or whatever. I had like an hour or whatever just to kind of. After an hour, I was like getting bored. You know what I mean? So I started doodling or whatever, and I did like this like fucking like graffiti style fucking shit on the. On the
there you go.
And I was like, fuck it, I'm bored as fuck.
The Texans logo, right? So back in the days, we used to have like local shops, right? We used to have local shops where they would sell like, it'd be like some Filipinos, right? And they selling like fly Filipino shit. Like,
you're talking about the old one, the bull one, the bull logo?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
And then like with the caribou or whatever they call it. And then it'd be like Pinoy Warriors, right? Pinoy means like Filipino dude, you know what I mean? So it'd be like Pinoy Warrior shirts. And they would have the native looking warriors on them with all the fucking knives and shit, and right. And these motherfuckers wore this helmet, and it looked exactly like the Texans helmet, minus the horns. You know what I mean? I always thought that shit was fly because it's like some Pinoy Warrior shit. But it's like again, it looks like a Magneto hat also. You know what I mean? Like a Magneto helmet.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, but
kind of like this Vikings helmet's kind of on the side, the purple part. Anyway.
Okay.
Let me see. I have some other shit here. Let me see.
The Vikings helmet is dope too, with the woo wops on it.
Skull gang.
They should just make it a skull, like the helmet is a skull.
Damn, I thought I had some stuff with the old Texas. There you go.
That's what Vikings used to rock on their chain, bro. They'd have a chain with skulls on it from their the villages they slaughtered. Stunting.
Stun the skull.
Come on now.
You feel me? Skull gang.
Skull gang, bro.
Weren't the Lakers from Minnesota too?
Yeah, back in the day.
Originally.
Because they had lakes.
Yo, what up?
I just fucking figured it out right now.
Shout out to Ghost Monkey. Said Friday, give us money.
Yes.
Top of the morning, Ghost Monkey. Top of the morning, King D.
Shout out to LBC, right? Long Beach. Yeah, Friday is cool.
Friday's a vibe.
Yeah, Friday is a vibe. You know what's a vibe? Is these rookie drafts, right? And I got Kincaid and Keon Coleman, and I feel like, why can't I buy into, these back of the second rounds right here? I'm trying to do it.
J Love's like, I guarantee you Hunter's not gonna make it. J Love's like, I guarantee you Hunter's not gonna make it to you. And I was like, oh well, in that case, I'm still not giving you a first.
He's like, man. He's like, give me that pick so I can be disappointed. Like, no, what kind of Jedi mind tricks is that?
I'll be like, you know what? Give me a first next year, and I'll
Tell him, look here, young Padawan. Much to learn, you still have.
You know what I'll do? I'll be like, give me your second this year, and you can have, and give me your first next year, and you can have this first.
That's a deal, bro.
All right.
So you wouldn't be something, okay, how about this? What about, so you're not like a tech guy there.
Nah.
And you wouldn't be like a ward guy there just for the sake of it. Because like usually one of my rule of thumbs is when all else fails, take the QB. Because
I take ward. Now that I think about it, I don't know why I don't.
You know what though? It's funny because I don't have a take on Ward because I knew I would never have like a shot at him because you know what I mean?
Yeah, I still got to see what's going on with, I guess because only the first pick has been made. So, and I'm at the 4.
And it was Gentry, I'm sure.
Yeah, pretty sure. Actually, I didn't even pay attention. Let me see.
I would love it. I would love Henderson for you right there. He's gonna catch 60 balls.
Okay, Hunter just went 2. So
okay.
Before me now.
He said, I guarantee it. He went over there and coerced that guy, didn't he? He said, listen, you better not.
I don't know who J Love wants. Let me see. He has Mariota, Murray, Minshew, Richardson. He wants
he wants Wardy.
He wants Ward.
Or if Ward gets took, he's gonna go take Darty.
Yeah.
You should beat him to it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take I'll just take a quarterback then. That's what I'm gonna respond.
Because then it's way more expensive now. Hey, you want it? Now that I got it.
I'm gonna put like, oh, well, I'll just take a quarterback.
There it is.
We got West Side Disc in the building. What's up, gang?
Man, West Side. Shout out to West Side, bruh.
West Side.
Throwing out the W's.
Gang.
Come on now.
In this thing. I'm about to roll something. That's what I was missing.
I left like a pinner in the garage.
I'm happy. I was telling JD I had this order that I kept failing on like all week. I got it done this morning. Let's fucking go.
Uh-oh. See?
That was that first Matrix.
Come on now.
Yeah. That's what patience does. Just and then this is a good rule of thumb here in fantasy, especially dynasty, is like you definitely want to be on the other side of someone who's impatient and desperate. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
You're making trades. This is just it's par for the course. It's war. But on the flip side of that, don't be that guy. Be patient. Be able to wait. I saw Dennis the other day. I think Lee almost got him at one point. Lee was trying to sell Danny dumbass like he should. because
J-Lo
Dennis has an AR-5.
J-Lo was like, "You're not interested in a trade?" I was like, "Not one where I give up a first outright without one in return." And then he's just like, "Fair."
He wanted to double
It's
up.
like, come on, young Padawan. Don't you know I sit on the council? Like, he's like, yeah, fair. Duh, it's fair. It's like par for the course. That's why when you're
Dennis,
like,
Danny
maybe
Dumbass is always there waiting for you to take.
Come on.
I'm sorry, but now I hear you want to come from Mr. Joe Burrow.
Oh, you want Joe Burrow now? I want Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
What if I gave you Bo Nix?
I see you,
What if I
Lee.
gave you Bo Nix in a future first and second?
Uh-oh.
And it's just nice and clean right here. It's just nice and clean.
Bo Nix
and a future first and second. And this is in the Gen Wealth. He said, I like that. At least I got a You know what? We could put a pin in that. Let that marinate. You know what I'm saying?
How about this way? I'll think about it.
You know what I mean?
I'll let it process in the brain a little bit.
He was just QB8, and as a rookie, let's go. Woo! That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Can you feel it?
Can you feel
What am I feeling?
it?
He's got no weapons.
What you talking about? They just got Pat Bryant, bro, who I would trade in and get right now.
Pat Bryant, yeah, I picked him up like a lot of places late. I was like, nobody's drafting this guy.
You're killing it.
Well, you see the draft capital that they used to bring him in. They used a third round on him. He's making the team, bro.
Yeah, he was like 70 for sure. Something overall. 70th?
70 or 80, somewhere around there.
It was 70 something for sure. Because that one was the one that made me mad. I'm like, oh. And then I remember our coverage on it.
Him and that.
I was there when it happened. Cortland, he's gonna be opposite Cortland Sutton immediately, and then he should be bred to be the incumbent number one. You know what fucks me up is when Sean Payne comes out and goes, he reminds me of Michael Thomas. So I'm like,
wait a second. Say that. Now I'm mad that I didn't get him.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, okay, so wait a minute. Like Michael Thomas, like you're gonna pepper the shit out of him, or Michael Thomas, like you're gonna pepper the shit out of him and he's gonna die on us in 2 years. Or is it Michael Thomas that he's new Frankenstein? Oh, somebody pull up a picture of him. How tall is his forehead? Bruh. Is that the comparison? Because remember, I used to call him Frankenstein, Michael Thomas, because he was all but 6'4" or whatever it was, but it was just his head was super tall.
I just took Cam Ward.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, man. And it's a super flex league. It's a super and you know who went before me? Dart.
Wow. Oh, let's go.
Does the guy that have Dart got neighbors?
Nabbers.
Yeah, let's see. He has Penix. He has Caleb. He has Winston, Josh Allen. Oh, man. Damn,
he got super quarterbacks.
Pickett, Bryce Young. Fuck, dude. He has all the quarterbacks. And he drafted Dart.
But that's why he's up here high in the draft every year. He keeps grabbing the QBs and not even grabbing the skill guys to help his ass out.
Yeah, his running backs are, oh, man.
He did it again. He took Jackson Dart.
His running backs are Lloyd, Benson, Milton, Miles Sanders. Oh, he has Jonathan Taylor, Zach Moss.
Oh, look at him.
He has Zamir White, Jerome Ford, Tank Bigsby, Keaton Mitchell. Oh, man. This guy, what is he doing? Maybe he has a lot more picks. Hold on. Because his roster is kind of.
He went with Jackson Dart when he could have had like XYZ. You know what I mean? He got all the keys.
Could have had Omarion Hampton or Travion Henderson, Judkins. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Now J Love is on the clock and he hasn't made a pick because he probably doesn't.
I love those guys, bro. I love those guys in the leagues, bro. Like this is like we don't have those guys in our leagues. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
But I love those guys. Like that's why the other struggling leagues that I used to be a part of. Like, I love those ones because you could look across the landscape and be like, oh, there's like 4 or 5 teams that don't stand a chance. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be in the playoffs. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh look, it's time for me to cut.
I don't like those things.
This guy's still on this roster. The fuck?
Poor management.
That's my fault. I got some real pieces of trash in
here.
here.
All the time to me, I have poor management because I'll hold on linebackers forever. Like, oh, he's gonna be something.
I got some real pieces of trash in here. Dawson Knox not doing shit. It's because I have Travis Kelce, and it's like you have to start him.
I mean, that's why I just read the tight end spot.
Yeah, this league has a tight end spot.
Yeah, because then if there's a tight end spot, then I'm always going to try to emphasize having a good tight end. Like, there's just a winning formula. Because it's what's it called? It's a position scarcity. Last year, one of the East Side in the East Side League, I won that thing. I had Travis Kelce, and he didn't do shit for me until the championship. So I'm good thing I made it there because he had his best game of the year there.
J Love's trying to trade out of this pick now.
That's what he was trying to do. What's his
QBs look like? What's that?
What's his QBs look like over there? Because then you might be able to send him a QB plus that pick and like a skill guy. You know what I mean? If I'm just saying, I think this is where my mind goes. I'm like, yeah, I love flipping shit.
Oh,
but what is it? It makes it Mahomes, Ward. Yeah, who you got now? Mahomes, Ward, and who?
J Love, Rum Boys. Where's this fucking team?
Hey, Lee, you see what Clock said?
Yeah, I did.
Where's he at? Oh, this one. Basically the Chargers.
Offering me dead wide receivers and a
What's his
pop
team name?
in his basement.
QBs, Kyler Murray, Anthony Richardson, Marcus Mariota, Gardner Minshew.
You got 2 broken toys.
That's it.
He's a Cards fan too, so he loves his Kyler
Oh
Murray.
shit! Hold on, can't hear anything. The fuck? Okay, I think I'm back.
Yeah.
All right, there it is.
It's ooh. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's crazy because he got his Kyler Murray there. He loves his cards, right?
Yeah.
That AR-15 take of his, I remember it years ago. It didn't age well.
No, he's hurting for it now.
Yeah. I like to stand on those guys' neck.
Oh, yeah. No, hey, I was a big proponent of that motherfucker last year.
And I tried to scare you off of it. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, well, my mind is made up on a player's mind up, especially, you know what I mean?
I'm the same way. But for me, it's usually when I hate someone, right? If I hate a player, my mind's made up. It's never necessarily made up because I'm surrounded by all y'all too. So y'all could be like, no, such and such is woo woo, and I'll be like, oh, you're right. But if I already hate that player, it's almost never can take me. Like AR. And you know what's crazy is AR 50% Jackson. He gets it from me because he solely gets it from me because of what my Niners, the PTSD from the Trey Lance. You know what I mean? Like it's so similar. I was just saying, Lamar Jackson's the only type that was like a project that panned out in the league, but he had hella starts though. You know what I mean? Like he was actually good in college. Like these other guys were like didn't have that. Carson Wentz.
Wasn't Lamar up there for the Heisman?
Yeah, that's what he was. This is what I'm saying. Like these other guys, these athletic freaks, and I feel like Carson Wentz is to blame. Carson Wentz was in 2016. I think he had like 17 starts coming out of NC. You know what I mean? And like he was like, he's balling by year 2. And if he didn't tear his ACL, maybe the conversation's different. But then everyone wanted these crazy athletic, like, which you should. But I guess also Cam Newton could be to blame. But Cam Newton was a first-round pick for a reason. You know what I mean? By year 4, 5? By year 5. What was he, 2011 class?
Shit, I forgot.
2015.
Can't recall.
Well, yeah, he was the MVP in 2015.
Yeah, but by 2015, he's already MVP. So you know what I mean. Like we have,
and he was rookie of the year, his rookie year.
Yep. See, but look at how minimal examples we have of those like mobile QBs, right? there's minimal examples that pan out. So I'm just always gonna. That's why it was. I didn't even know too much about Stroud outside of he's out of Ohio, but I liked Stroud better than Error 5 that year because Error 5 was just not gonna be him, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and Bryce Young's proven me wrong because first of all, Carolina just historically does the wrong move. And they definitely might have done it again, but hey, the jury's still out on little Bryce Young. He was flashing like shit last year.
Yeah, he had moments towards the second half of the season. So he's just
definitely in the second half after he got benched. He said, "Fuck that."
I'm gonna have some Bryce Young.
And he got Thielen back. Thielen was going on a little tear last year at the end of the year.
They brought in Hunter Renfrow, which is like another like version of Thielen, so to speak, right? Not just because of race, but also I seen what is arthritic colitis? What is that? Is that a thing?
Arthritic colitis?
What in his feet?
Colitis?
Colitis is.
That's what Hunter Renfrow had last year. That's why he missed time.
Colitis is like IBS.
Abdominal colitis or something like that.
Okay, yeah. He has like irritable bowel syndrome. He's like constantly having it.
They said he lost like 30 pounds and he's back to weight now. And
my sister had some sort of like ulcer, like ulcerative
colitis. That's exactly what it's called.
Oh, okay.
That's what Hunter Renfrow had.
Yeah, that shit's different. Okay, I can see why he missed some time. He could have some stints.
That's why he didn't sign nowhere last year or do anything.
I didn't know about that.
I didn't either. That's why I don't know. You know, it just my mind went to it right now. But yeah, that was kind of crazy, right? Because he's actually could be a thing if something happens to Thielen. He's the guy, man. Shout out to Renfrow.
I was saying it like why isn't Renfrow on a team? You know, I said it
now, right?
Yeah,
I mean, he had lost so much weight too, and then had to he basically spent last year getting back. You know what I mean?
Had to get his diet back or whatever. Also,
all of it.
Figure out.
He was on
you had to figure out what was causing it. I'm sure too. Like,
oh yeah, you ain't lying.
There's a whole bunch of shit. Because my sister did a bunch of testing. I didn't go through all that.
Yeah, that's with me. I did a CT scan. I did the colonoscopy and the endoscopy, and they still didn't tell me what it was.
So, yeah, because it's like a maze. They have to figure it out. Sometimes they can't.
And it's been over a year, and I'm still dealing with the same shit, bro. On top of everything else, that shit is crazy.
And you're not catching passes in the NFL.
Come on now, on my mama.
Hunter Renfrow. All right, good piece of information there. Where did he sign again? What were we talking about?
Carolina, I think.
Carolina, I think.
And Adam Thielen said this year is possibly his last year in the NFL.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's what he said.
34 or some shit, ain't he?
Let's see.
Maybe he's not that old, but still, it seems like it.
Yeah, no, he up there, big bro. He around that age.
Yeah, here it is. Wide receiver Adam Thielen won't commit to playing football beyond this upcoming season.
Let me find out how old he is now. I'm curious. Players. Adam
Thielen.
Okay. Oh, he's not a free agent. But
Roll up. Get joined.
Thielen is 34 years old.
Oh, gee.
And you know what's crazy? Look at his face.
12 years.
He looks way younger than Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah. And Hunter Renfrow was like 10 years younger than he is or some shit. No, he's like 26.
Hunter Renfrow's face is 60.
He's like, yeah, he's middle-aged easy. Like he's in his, well, he's not even this new age 40. He's like the old age 40. You know?
Yeah, he's like if you were in the 1950s.
Yeah, and he was 40 in the 50s.
I knew exactly what you were talking about. That's why.
Yep. Yeah. You look at like an old picture of like, okay, you're watching Cheers. And at the end of the bar, He's 30.
Fucking Dick Van Dyke, man. And that motherfucker looked like he was on that shit. Hey, he looks black and white in real life.
Whoa.
Oh,
He looked like he's on the old television, man.
Bruh.
I mean, he is like a ginger, right? He's like mad pale.
I suppose. Is he a
He
ginger?
runs routes in cursive. He's fucking legit.
Oh, you're talking about Renfro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He
guess.
looks like he's in black and white. He's got an old TV look.
Let me fucking Renfro, man. Renfro. I think he's a good receiver though.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
Deshaun Watson.
I won a Super Bowl with Hunter Renfro as a rookie in 2019. The championship week. Anyone can look this up, so you know I ain't capping. He played against the Jaguars in Oakland, and Derek Carr was peppering the fuck out of this motherfucker, bro. When you need a receiver in the championship week, and Hunter Renfro was there for you, bro, you love him for life.
Come on now.
Yeah,
in other words, he showed you money.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I just read a blurb on him from Sleeper. It's crazy. Caused him to drop from 185 pounds to 150.
Yeah, he lost 30 pounds. Oh, they're telling him
7 straight days with a fever of 103. On
in a fried his
bro.
brain.
Damn.
That's just scary.
Crazy.
That shit is mad scary. Like well, my kids have had some fevers that, you know what I'm saying, that they got when like 102, 103. Like, oh shit.
He's back up to work, so he's good. He's good to go again. But damn, that's crazy.
Oh, he got that story now though. Look at him. He's about to he's about to eat. He's hungry. You know what I mean?
Literally, huh, bro?
Literally, like I gotta get it.
But he can't have anything too spicy.
Come on now.
Like,
Flare that shit right back up.
he's getting the pad thai mild.
Everything.
Oh.
He loves the shit out of that pad thai, but just mild these days. Man, pad thai sounds hella good.
Yeah. Pad thai.
Pad thai. You made it sound like a fighting style.
Yeah, dude.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Damn, so that's crazy. So Hunter Renfro though, I guess I know what it was. I know what it's like to. I used to be like 160 and I lost 10 pounds because I got a hernia, and then I could just never retain that 10 pounds again. You know what I mean? It was weird. After that first year, I just lost that 10 pounds. I can never get it back. Oh, I'll just be skinny and fabulous forever. My girl hates that. She's like, you don't even do anything. You just, I'm like, don't blame me. My metabolism. You know, that motherfucker's still going. The moment that motherfucker slows down, though.
That's me. I've been fighting mine.
Yeah.
Yep. What the fuck is FedEx doing here? Don't be breaking my sprinklers, bro. I know he's parking.
If you run that shit over, that's over.
No, yeah, he's parking. He's all good. I'm gonna get a ding on my doorbell, and the dog's gonna bark.
That's kind of badass. When you know, like the ice cream man back in the day too, huh? Is just drive no door, just mobbing.
Facts.
Right. Fucking the mailman. You ever had the mailman that be slapping?
My mailman, I told him, like, you can park right here in the front because the other neighbor was telling him shit, like, you can't park up here or whatever. And I was like, what an asshole. It's like, you can park right here wherever the fuck, anytime you want, man.
Come on now, facts.
There you go.
His job.
And he's going to make sure your mail do never get fucked up, too. Watch. Just for shit like that. That other guy, good luck to him. The package is just getting tossed on the thing, huh? Yours is getting placed neatly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I would never. Here's another rule of thumb: don't be a dickhead to a stranger, when you're in front of your own house. They know where you live. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be kind, or I'm just not gonna pay no mind. You know what I mean? I'm gonna thank you. Hey, man, have a great day. Don't run up at my shit. You run up at my Jones, there's guns waiting for you. You know what I mean? We was nice outside to you. Fuck you doing over? What you doing in here? That's just where my mind goes up.
Popovich stepping down from coaching.
Is it health or is it just?
Yeah, it's health. He's up there. He's got to be close to. Oh God,
he's in his 80s. I'm sure
he's in his 80s.
Yeah.
He's like.
Well, the reason I'm saying it is
You know,
like,
if you're still coaching in your 80s, that's crazy. Like that's when people are like dying. You know.
when's the last? I know,
It's like the senior citizen home.
Stressful ass job.
Right? He was like, I don't know. I'm gonna give this up.
Maybe it's because he's always moving.
That too.
Look at Pete Carroll.
How old is he? He's pretty old too, right?
He's like
He's 70.
74 or something like that. He's
73.
older.
He's got to be like 73 now.
Doesn't look a day older than a 53-year-old Ellen DeGeneres.
I was
What are you doing, DK Metcalf,
just
man? That's
about to say that. And Ellen DeGeneres might be over 50 at this point. She's over like 50.
I think so.
I would argue he looks way better than Ellen DeGeneres.
I would hope so. Oh my love.
Yep.
You never see him in the same place at the same time.
I'm gonna
He
put him.
throws the glasses on and he's Pete Carroll. He takes them off. He's Ellen DeGeneres.
I'm just gonna put them on a shirt. Fuck it, both of them at the same, like side by side.
There it is.
We gotta come up with a series like doppelgangers or twins or something.
Oh, a doppelganger series.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That would be funny. Like you get Anthony Davis, right? Bert. Bert and Ernie.
Bert.
The brown.
I could just put it. I could just put his face on Anthony Davis's Muppet body or something.
Or just make him yellow like Bert with the Bert haircut and forehead.
For sure.
Was Bert yellow? Yeah, he was, right?
Mm-hmm. He's the tall banana head.
The idea was like, let's put a unibrow on a banana-looking motherfucker. And
Yeah,
he was Bert.
Bert was the banana-looking one, and Ernie was the orange-looking one.
Yeah, he sure was. I think I had a shirt like Ernie wore, like the stripe joint, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they both had striped shirts, I think, didn't they?
Yeah.
Just different colors. Like one was red.
Yeah.
The other one was like.
You know what's fucked up is like when you get older and then you hear things that like kind of fuck up my childhood, right? Like for example, one day someone goes, you know, Bert and Ernie, it was based on the two puppeteers that powered them, and they actually had a homosexual relationship. I said, oh, word.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, just destroy Bert and Ernie for me. Like, no wonder they were taking baths together. They did have him, and he was just drawing Ernie's bath for him. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
And then Ernie just be in the bathtub, just leave me alone with my rubber ducky. You know what I mean? And
Only on the Gen Wealth Net, everybody.
Oh, now.
and I ain't never researched it to see if it was cap. It just destroyed it all together right now. All right, fuck it. You know what I mean? Nobody destroy Elmo for me. That's all my children loved it, Elmo.
Oh my lummus.
Yeah, I like how they did a bunch of different outfits and shit. That's pretty cool. Like they wore their usual this crap or whatever, but like they're outside, like they had shoes and jeans and
Right?
why are they holding free?
You fitted on. You ain't lying. I never realized that.
All fitted.
I mean, for Sesame Street standards, right? Like, I mean, look at Snuffle. I mean, look at Oscar the Grouch, right? Like,
Oh, he's homeless, bro.
yeah, he's just
Damn.
wearing it. He's literally wearing it.
It's in a trash can.
You got the trash can lid hat. You feel me?
Fucking A.
You got a bunch. You got a fucking.
Grew up with Bert and Ernie.
Come on, bro.
Peony.
Right.
Beanie.
Fuck.
Good old fashioned beanie.
That's
Making an entry.
B&E. Right? B&E artists.
Uh,
I know a guy who knows the guy.
So do I.
That's funny. I never thought of that. The Bert and Ernie breaking and entering. That sounds like a business.
Yeah, they go in and they break into people's houses for you.
Only
I
on Sesame Street.
I got locked out of my house.
Right?
Here's some hype. Ashton Genty will wear number 2.
2. Yep.
So he's just taking a dump on him, huh?
Deuces.
There it is. Oh, okay. Well, I like that. Deuces. Apparently, when I started going down the peripheral, is that what's the word I'm looking for?
Peruvial? Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, yeah, the peripheral rabbit hole on Gentry. Pause. He played receiver his entirety of high school, then got into college, and then was like just to make the team, like played running back, and then was a bad motherfucker.
Run, Forrest, run.
Run for it, run.
You think he's gonna do that shit where he just stands there in the backfield? Like that's his thing, or they're gonna teach him to like do something different?
And just wait.
Like you know how he doesn't just like stand like tall, like he doesn't like have a stance.
Yeah, that's his steez.
He's just standing there.
Yeah, there's no like right foot over left. He's just like, all right, tell me what, waiting for the snap.
Yeah.
Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go.
I mean, that is part of his resume, right? His stop and go speed.
Yeah.
He's just like
quick
really
on the
arrogant
cuts.
with it.
Quick on the cuts.
I like it. He's gonna get up. He's gonna be in a Pete Carroll, Chip Kelly offense. So that would mean they're gonna really use shit out of him. There's no other running backs there too, for real, of note.
No, that's true.
Do we take Gentry in a redraft? Because I was just telling this to Steamboat, I was like, Gentry's going over JT. Gentry's going over Derrick Henry.
Man, what JT did at the end of the season last year and how he won motherfuckers championships.
In every league that remembers that.
That's what you say? What'd you say?
My argument to that is there's only one person in every league that remembers that.
Yeah.
Because if they didn't get there, it's because of JT and they hate him. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
So it'd be like that. But okay, you're on the clock. Gentry or JT?
Genty. For me. I hate the Colts.
Okay, here's where it gets tricky.
Yeah,
right?
and all the key offensive line pieces they lost too. Fries and Bruh. I can't think of his name, so I don't know right off the rip if they tried to replace any of those offensive linemen.
If I can get Kyron Williams later, I'm just gonna feel like that's the same to me. It's just and what I won't get in yards.
Kyron is giving you double-digit
He's gonna give you
TDs.
touchdowns. And what I won't get in yards, what we should get from Gentry. And here's another thing: they got to be their defense is good on paper. We've been saying this for a couple of years, but they just can't stay healthy. You know what I mean? But if it works how it should over there in Vegas, they're going to be a defensive run the ball team. So, but are they going to be a scoring ass team, or are they going to be a team that wins lower scoring? Right?
I think lowest scoring games.
Like I don't know what to expect from that offense because Pete Carroll with the Seahawks, he's always been bottom 5 in total plays ran. They're not a fast team; they're clunky. You know what I mean? But Chip Kelly in the NFL, even in college, they're running a shitload of plays. So I'm curious to see how it's going to work. But Gentry's, this is why people are going to take him that high. People are taking him over Kyron for sure.
I'd probably still take Kyron. I think I'd still take Kyron.
Well, okay. How about this? Because where do you think Gentry goes? Right? Let's say single QB. Where do you think he goes? Like in the rounds, like 1-2 turnaround.
Maybe sooner, but yeah, somewhere around there.
Right? So it's going to be over Kyron for sure, because Kyron's going to be a second rounder.
Shit. Yeah,
which is dope. You know what I mean? Because people, I don't know why. Maybe they're scared of him like dying or something, or maybe remember last year Blake Corum kind of pushed him down a little bit
that's true.
For no reason. right? But then he scores double-digit touchdowns again. So like, but with the we'll lack in yards, we'll get in touchdowns from him, right? And especially the receiving game because Kyron's not going to be worked in, and that's why he should go in the second round. Like, I'm saying I think it'll go like some form of a Bijan / Gibbs, right? And then I think Gentry's getting pulled up right there, right after him this year. People are going to do it.
At the 105?
Just he'll be the third running back off the board.
Yeah. Bijan, Gibbs.
There's going to be a bunch of receiver run, and then it'll be Gentry. Like around the 1-8, 1-9. That person's going to be like, okay, Gentry.
I think I was just
single QB. Right?
Yeah, for sure. Single QB for sure.
For sure. Because like there's going to be an argument that
okay, so we got Gibbs, we got Barkley, Bijan.
Oh yeah, there you go. Barkley.
Those are first round running backs right there.
Forgive me. He'll be the fourth. He'll be the fourth.
Bucky's gonna go high.
Too high for me too. Only Doug fucking Martin, the muscle hamster himself, has done really well on multiple years, but never in a row. He did. He was 2012, 14, and 16. He went crazy. That's the Buccaneers running back of note. So historically, Bucky Irving, who has Buck in his name, if he can double back and do it, he'll be the first guy to do it in my history. But I don't want to pay up for that, banking on that. You know what I mean?
And JT might be a back end running back in the first. I mean, a back end first round running back. So you got Jameer, Barkley, Bijan, Genty, and JT. Maybe 5 running backs, and then if you go to the receivers, Chase, Jettis, Nabbers,
Brian Thomas,
maybe BTJR.
Yeah.
So that's
9 covered, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna throw Brock Bowers on that 1-2 turnaround.
Yeah, 100 catches. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's gonna go around there. The reason
what was it? 100 catches on how many targets? 153 targets, 112 catches, and then McBride 147 with 111.
Oh, we got to throw St. Brown in that first round too. I forgot. So that'll give us 10 plus 11 with the Brock. Who else? Are we missing someone? Oh, maybe is CD the value this year, or is he that 1-2 turnaround? So we put him at the
he's coming. He might sneak in that first round because he had 152, and then the year before that was what 190.
Yeah,
190.
I was gonna say 180, but yeah, damn 190. Okay,
it was something like that. Here I could pull it.
It was nuts. Yeah,
it was.
Pause. My bad.
Right. It was 181.
Okay, boom. So yeah, I was one off. Pause.
Come on now. Yeah, man, we here, man. Make sure wherever you are tuned in at, make sure you please like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you click that notification button, man. Get locked in with us because we are on this motherfucking fantasy football grind. You know what I mean? And if you want to get fantasy football content, Gen Wealth Net, man, 100%. Please lock in and subscribe, man.
Yeah, man, facts.
100%.
Yeah, so and then like that second round is that's gonna be thick with running backs too, right? Derrick Henry, CMC. CMC's got to be on the back end of the second round, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Right. And Albert said, Johnny said, I already saw Genty go at the 107.
Wow.
There it is. And I was taking at the 108, 109. So. And
then Albert said, what about A-Chain? Now, the way that A-Chain has performed his first 2 years, he's going to be sneaking up into that high second round, maybe argument for
like there's going to be like, okay, A-Chan, and Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor. That's that little tier right there for me. Because like you're gonna get you're going to get similar production, but in different ways. Like with A-Chan, we're going to get touchdowns and mad receptions, right? With Jonathan Taylor, we're going to get a fat workload. You know what I'm saying? It might be a bad offense, so the touchdowns are going to be limited. But, you know what I'm saying? All the work is him. Minimal passing game. Derrick Henry, a lot of touchdowns, a lot of work. There's going to be an argument, Derrick Henry or A-Chan.
100%.
Right? Like right there around that.
But you know, you're getting them touchdowns with Henry, though. That's the only
and
thing
yards.
over that.
Yeah. So, and
H-Chain almost had 1,000 yards on the ground.
Fact.
Yeah, he was almost healthy. Yeah, he was a 1,500 combined yard running back last year.
We do play in PPRs. He's probably that's probably the guy right there.
Oh, my H-Chain ain't no joke. Shout out to Albert, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Albert and Johnny Mittens, man.
Come on now.
We're connected, man. All over the map.
Them is facts.
What?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like predicting all this shit. Even though if this is already, some of these things might be going on. I haven't done no mocks yet or no best balls, but we're getting into June. You know what I'm saying? We're getting
that's probably when I start waiting, and then we'll, you know what I mean, we'll start. I'm pretty sure Big Bro gonna start doing his show with the mocks on there, and we all get on there and all that.
Oh yeah, man! Shout out to
Guru Nation. You know, shout out to Spencer the Guru, man.
And yeah, we got the 32 man. So I got a fat list. I'm just about to start shooting the link out, and then you know what I mean. But like we keep reminding anybody that's interested in it, it's $50. You know what I'm saying? Zero rake. This is just some money. It's money leagues, man, with good people. You know what I mean? And we get a bag. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you're about a bag, you better come try to get it from us.
Yeah, come pull up on us, man, on everything.
He's trying to get it too. Birds of a feather.
I'm telling you.
Right? Yeah, this offseason has been fun too because it's not the best class for fantasy, but like it is a special time in the NFL. And let me ask you if you would agree with me on this. It's a special time in the NFL that this class and the next are like bringing us back to what we are more accustomed to in the NFL, because that one COVID year fucked a lot of the process up, and the ripple effect in the NFL was pretty notable. Like,
yeah, because they gave those players that extra year of eligibility.
Exactly.
And it didn't force them out of school. So the product probably did have a little bit of drop off of the producing of certain players, but it's really at the quarterback. It's only really at the quarterback position.
But what is the face of franchises usually? The QB.
The quarterback position for sure.
Yeah. So it is, this particular draft right here, we saw and also with a lot of teams that had to re-up and they had a lot of picks, like the Niners or the Saints, or like bro, I couldn't sleep last night, so I just started like reading breakdowns of our draft class, just like, after like a week out, and I was like, damn man, we took a lot of flyers, like all our DBs and all our receivers, but they all led something or the other kind of category in college. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they targeted them dudes.
Yeah,
because they used all 11 of their picks, and
but a lot of those guys though, right? The one like the smaller stature guys, I'm like, fuck, all their speed better pay off, or they're just gone next year. You know what I mean? Like, we have too many of those in our draft classes, though, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like when we take a Juwan Man Jennings in the 7th round that year, right? He fit the bill. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, this makes sense. And then he actually panned out. But like, when we take what was Brez's name? Is it Watson? Walker? What's his name? The receiver we took this year.
It was two receivers that they took. Two receivers.
The first one we took.
What's Brez's name? But he's 5'11", 200 plus pounds. He's like 203, 204. So he ain't no little dude.
Okay. I'm talking about, okay. Yeah, I
So
like
the
him.
other
Actually.
receiver that we took
He
is
did have like 4,500 all-purpose yards, but I'm like, he's a special team
but they
guy.
drafted him specifically
For
for the
special
return
teams.
game, is what Lynch said.
Yeah. And I'm glad we okay. How about this? At least we didn't spend a third round like we did on Pettis to be that guy. Remember we did that with Pettis.
Yeah, but see,
know,
Pettis.
he led the
Pettis
collegiate
also
in, like,
had footwork
yards.
too. I think Shanahan seems upside in Pettis to develop as a receiver. Because he led the nation, or he set records for punt returns in the season.
Return yards, yeah.
Yeah, man.
But this is what I'm saying. Like that's why I brought Pettis up, is because I see the allure of some of these guys we picked up. But I'm like, man, if we've had way too many of those guys that are like Shanahan's guys, and they just don't pan out. You know what I mean? Juwan Man Jennings, boom, we did it. You know what I mean? John Lynch, he did it with Fred Warner, bang, right? Dre Greenlaw.
Fred Warner was a third round pick though, so he was making the team.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, because how many third rounders have we missed on though, too, or even first rounders?
But those was running back. So you got Jamal Williams.
It was Joe Williams.
Who else was it?
Yeah, Joe Williams, the legend, Joe Williams.
Joe Williams on my mind.
Trey Sermon.
And Sermon, yep, on my mind.
Right, those are the third round guys. That's why I'm actually excited for Jordan James, because like we didn't go up to get him, and then like, what's Norv Turner's sons? Is it Scott Turner?
Scott Turner.
Yeah, there's another Turner. It was he had something to do with Oregon. Anyways, because the Turners, they rock with the Kubiaks and they rock with the Shanahans, you know, why the zones run schemes. You know what I mean? They're all from the same tree from Mike Shanahan. You know what I mean? But I'm pointing this out because there's a Turner over there in Oregon, and like, you know what I mean? So they're like, get my guy. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. I'm like, oh, that's really.
I like that. What our draft class is like for the first 4 rounds. That's like 5 players that they took, like the cornerback out of Kentucky, even though he's 5'8", that motherfucker is a tackler. They're gonna move Diamador. They're gonna move Diamador outside and let Diamador and Green play the outside. And that dude that they took, that he's gonna walk right in and play the fucking nickel, bro. Oh,
that guy's gonna be fantasy relevant if that's the case.
That's why I got him everywhere. If you go look at my motherfucking transactions, I got him everywhere.
He is a hitter,
bro.
He's like a smaller Mike Hilton. The way his little breakdown is kind of reminds me of Mike Hilton, just smaller or shorter. Mike Hilton was a bad motherfucker for fantasy.
Come on now.
Yeah, because
that's what I'm thinking though. That's what I'm thinking about.
They gonna move. He's a tackling machine. That's another thing about that was part of it. He's just hella small. I'm worried about these guys. He's a hard hitter. Reckless abandonment. You know what's crazy? Reckless abandonment is part of a lot of these guys' descriptions.
Come on now.
Like Nick Martin, that's like the top of his little scout sheet. He plays with reckless abandonment.
I got him everywhere. Physical. I ain't gonna lie.
You know who was like that? Right? Dre Greenlaw, bro.
Come on now.
They basically tried to find a Greenlaw, like a Greenlaw alike.
Facts. That's what they've been accompanied.
Yeah, but you know, Greenlaw always got hurt too because of his reckless abandonment. He's gonna hurt you.
Yeah, but I don't think Martin has a track record of getting hurt. I think it was just this last year.
He's hitting hard.
Yeah, the motherfucker the year before last, he had 140 solos. I mean, 140 total tackles.
I was about to my eyebrows about to jump my hat off the dome piece.
No, I think he had like 70 or 80 solos. He had like 70 or 80 solos, bro.
Hey, so that's massive. I mean, look the amounts of games played too. That's why
that motherfucker he's having tackle for losses, man. That motherfucker doing this thing.
Oh, this is gonna be dope because Fred's gonna be able to be like, all right, watch the run. I got it. I got this. You know what I mean? And Frankie, because Fred's getting coverage. Because that's one thing about Martin is he's gonna be a tackling motherfucker. You know he's
gonna be the crash out. This is the one that you go send the crash out.
That's the one you want in fantasy too. Not to say Fred Warner's not a good pick either. It's just that, like, yeah, you want Remember, that's why Aziz always fit in well when Greenlaw was hurt back in the day. Because Aziz is finna crash out, bro. They got the WAP on them. You feel me? We're shooting, bro.
Come on now, them is facts. I made sure I took Martin for sure, bro.
I think now complaining to you about it, right? I think I'm seeing it clear now. Salah, what he's doing is he's gonna get aggressive up front, right? And he got all kind of speed back there, and everyone can tackle.
So I was watching David Lombardi last night, and he was breaking down CJ West and I can't think of the other tackle's name, and Michael, right?
Yeah.
So what CJ West and the other D tackle allows us to do in the Y9, since the defensive linemen are so spread out, the way that CJ West and that other D tackle, the way that they play, they're able to clog the gap, which allows the two pass rushers to take a wider angle at the quarterback. You know what I mean? But
that's what he did with Bosa too.
Oh my mom! And so what they were saying was they David also brought it back to when how fucking DJ Jones was protected by Buckner and what's
Armstead.
my other boy name? Because they were more of a bigger stature, and the other D tackle that we got is almost 6'6", 340 pounds. But CJ West
I'm calling him the Blob. What's his name?
I'm telling you, man, that shit. This draft that we done did, if it pan out, bro, we gonna be all right. And David Lombardi is saying that we're gonna be more of a power rush team than a finesse rush team. 100%.
Oh yeah, we're gonna obliterate with physicality now. Well, because think about this, we have a front-driven defense now again, because we always had that with Salah and then Demeeks, right? But then when we move on from them, we brought it. We like going to Steve Wilkes. He's a DB's. His pedigree came from being a DB's coach. Then he moved up in the ranks and became a DC. So he builds all his defenses in that fashion. He tries to build it from the back to the front. We weren't having that, bro. Yeah, we got to the Super Bowl, but then it cost us in the Super Bowl not having an aggressive front. Why weren't we pressuring Patrick Mahomes in that overtime? Like, it's that's why we fired him immediately. We let him jump the plane home, right? But then we fired him when we got home. You know what I mean? We should have left his ass in where was that at? Where was that Super Bowl at?
Was it in Vegas?
It was in Vegas. We should have left him in Vegas. Yeah, but now we got Salah back.
Take the Greyhound home.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah, and we got a last place schedule. Let's go, 2019 vibes.
That's why. You remember because you was here on Thursday night, and I didn't like the Mike Hill pick at all. But now going over the complete draft, in my opinion, bro, they targeted these players
bro. He sets the edge. He's not only can get out the QB, he sets the edge in the run game, and he can tackle, bro.
Bro, that motherfucker is 270 pounds. That's what we need. 100%. Set that motherfucking line on first and second down, or set the edge. Don't let nothing get to the edge. And if they try and run inside, we got two fat boys. And then once we are ahead of the sticks on third down, it's go time.
Yeah, we sending them. Him and Bosa.
Come on now.
All four. Hey, look, we're gonna crash down on the interior as well now. Like these two DTs, we gotta hit on them. That's Pip. Like they actually are. We gotta bank on them panning out, because then Michael Williams will work out. You know what I mean? Then them boys in the second.
It helps everybody's development.
Yeah. Because it's gonna make offenses one-dimensional if you can't run up the gut. Like that's what you were able to do on his life after Salah and Demeeks. People were running up the gut. You know what I mean? Like we got to get stonewalled again. You know what I mean? We got to stonewall motherfuckers. You feel me?
Johnny said he gonna tap in to join in another at least 2 to 3 leagues.
Okay,
nice.
yeah. I think Johnny's that 12. We're about to launch one. I was looking for a 12. I think that's Johnny and JD. I was actually including you on the list. I don't know if you want to rock.
Oh yeah. It's a complete new startup.
Yep. So it's
$100 league.
So in this one, we got Eastside, my man Eastside Eric, my man Jay Breeze. Then we got JD. We got JB from Stay Tuned Live. We got the Crook Commish, right? Me, Candlestick. Minnesota Dim. Who else is in this one? Titans Song. Right, that's 10. Who's my other 2? I got a list. It's on my phone, but I had 11. So if Johnny. So that's 11.
If you need me, I'll go in.
No, I have. The reason why I didn't run it by you because you told me, "Damn, I'm done." Because I was like, okay.
Well,
I'm not that bad friend. Like,
well,
hey, man,
if you,
I heard you. I know you stopped gambling, but there's this tournament. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell the sober guy like, hey man, you know what? Let's have a shot and celebrate your sobriety. Like that's just I'm not that bad friend. So but I do have a list, and it was 11. Did I say Dennis? I did say Dennis.
Yeah.
How much is this one?
They're all 100 because like I was gonna launch a couple more 200s, but like that one. The 200s, I do love the 200s though because it adds a different dynamic. People don't just be like, they think a little harder. You know what I mean? The 100's nice and flexible, and everyone, it's a good payouts. You know what I mean? It's money back for third. You know what I mean? 200 for second, 9 for first. It's classic. No side pots. Fuck all that shit. Just straight up running. Do they got side pots in the NFL? No. You know what I mean? And if we did, I'm not opposed to side pots. Those usually come though on my leagues that are like 150. Like the SBI is 150. We used to do side pots.
Shout out to my SBI brothers, man.
Right? We used to do the $100 side pots. You know what I mean? The longest winning streak in the season, most points total in the regular season. But I was like, you know what? Fuck that. Just more money in the first 2 and 3. But we did do it like that for the first couple of years, which wasn't bad. You know what I mean? It gives because I used to do side pots are usually designed for people to not quit on shit. But in Dynasty, people have that option. You just got to do it in the correct fashion. Like, hey, if you don't want to win, throw in your shitty players. You know what I mean? Because it's Dynasty. Some people might be like the 2-win team and they're trying to get high up in the thing. We love them. You know what I mean? They're gonna try to win. Hey, maybe
you should stay engaged in the dynasty league, man. Whether you winning or losing, that's all we want. You know what I mean? In one of the leagues that I commissioned, I tanked last year 100%. I had 4 first-round picks. Traded one of them, picked up some extra picks for next year draft. I got 6 seconds.
Let's go.
3 firsts, you know what I mean? So, and I picked up some good players in this draft that just partake. So, you know what I mean?
Murderers.
Everybody has their own preference on how they want to build a team. And this is the 5th year of that league. So, you know what I mean? And we ain't had no turnover. That's another thing. When you want to be in a dynasty league, the best leagues don't have no turnover. It's the same people rocking every year.
Yeah, and that's the ideal. This is why I think it was a good time for us to launch a bunch of them. Remember last year we launched a few. Obviously the who's who, all up in them. A lot of years under the belt with a lot of us. So, and we've all been going to war. And this has kind of been my prerequisite outside of like the ones that were newcomers to this format. It was automatic to invite the motherfuckers I've been going to war with for years. You know what I mean? Yeah, because they ain't going nowhere. Like this is good money on both sides. We all are in it for the same thing. You know what I mean? Dynasty is and I think that's the beauty of Dynasty is that you have to view it is what it is. It's not redraft. Dynasty is a mini community of people that intend on going to absolute war with each other for years.
And Dynasty don't sleep. So redraft in after week fucking 15, dog, 6, whatever it is, 7. I can't remember right now. Please forgive me. But yeah, man, that shit, once that ends, it ends, bro. Dynasty don't fucking sleep.
Right? Like I'm having mad FOMO right now. Because all the early rounds that went and I missed out. But I probably could have tried to trade in true Bogart fashion and then overpay to get in.
So that's what I did in the Generation Sav League. In the Generation Sav League, I have nothing in the 2026 draft.
Fuck it. You're stacked up though.
Come on now.
You got Josh Allen now.
Oh,
and
my
a bunch
mouth.
of shit.
Hey, Peacock said, screw it, Jack in the Box for the win, man.
Let's go.
And he said, Dynasty is forever. Dynasty is forever.
Hey, look, shout out to Peacock. No matter what I do at Jack in the Box, right, I'm getting 2 tacos.
Come on now.
Yeah. They're tacos.
I'm the egg rolls. I preference the egg rolls over anything at Jack in the Box.
Without the egg rolls. I'm not mad at the egg rolls.
And I need my egg rolls extra well done too. I want them fried well done, my dog.
Yeah, crispy that shit up.
Come on now.
Are we doing the orange sauce woo wop, or are we doing the soy sauce?
No, I gotta have they sweet and sour, big bro.
What about their teriyaki bowl? I've never had it, but the
teriyaki bowl is fire.
I've seen people like scarf it down in front of me, and I'm like, damn,
I like that shit.
They make it look. They're like, oh, is that good? Yeah, because I'm always going there getting the Jumbo Yak, man, with bacon, and then I get 7 jalapeno poppers with the ranch. That simultaneous with the strawberry, Fanta, bam, dial it up, and I could be anywhere, and it's just the same thing. Then 2 tacos on the side.
Oh my, that's the go-to combo, right? That's the bogey special.
That's the bogey right there. Oh, the Jumbo Yak with the yakin, the 7-piece jalapeno dog poppers, and a motherfucking strawberry soda, because that's like the only place that has strawberry Fanta. Them and like when. Sometimes I'll go to Shake Shack, right? Because they have great Fanta there. But like, I know like to feed a family of my size, which with Shake Shack, we're talking like $130 probably. I'll do that just to have that grape soda.
I've never had Shake Shack before.
So you're a grape Fanta bogey?
A grape soda, period.
Oh, okay.
Grape soda, but grape Fanta does it the best. You know what I mean? Or them, the machines, it'll have the Sprite that you can pick the flavor and they have grape.
Mine's grape Sunkist.
See, was that like a grape orange woo-wop, or it's like a Sunkist?
Yeah, I've always been a fan of grape Sunkist. I don't know what it is, man. I like Fanta too.
I didn't even know they got this. Hold on.
They do.
So is it grape and orange, or is it Sunkist brand grape soda?
It's Sunkist brand.
Grape soda.
Grape. Yeah.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
If I could bring it to Vegas, I'll bring you a few.
I'm gonna hold you to that, man.
No, I will. So grape Sunkist, right?
Show up without that grape soda.
All right, that's easy. I just get at the airport. Grape Sunkist.
Hey, look, I'm pretty sure they got a Venmo over there. You know what's the best is whenever like you find them. So back in the days, they used to have like at the liquor store, they used to have these Italian sodas, and it was like
that was
pop the top off.
Yeah,
they used to have all like green apple, orange.
Yeah, they used to have the Joneses. The Joneses soda is fire. On my mouth.
Hey, but they used to have the grape woo-wop. Like what?
Oh, everything.
I just put it in my phone, Bogey.
Okay.
I just put it in my phone. Grape Sunkist for Bogey.
Okay, put it on the notes.
I put it on my Vegas notes.
He's a good dude. Hey, Lee's a good dude. Lee, this is what I'm saying. If I told Lee, like, listen, Lee, we're about to hit this lick. He'd be like, okay. Like, Lee would be ready. I mean, Lee, hold on. It was a test. Lee. You passed it, though. Don't worry.
No.
You know what I mean? And for those that don't know, to hit a lick means to commit B&E.
Oh, man. Who's on the clock in the Nice Guys? Let's find out.
Oh, you're on the clock. Okay.
No, I said, who's on the clock? I said, who's on
who got took? Let's see here.
Let's see. Okay, clock took Jalen Milrow. Yeah, I had a funny feeling. He goes, well, I'm going to take your quarterback. That's not fine.
Because you look at your team, it's obvious. You're trying to trade in with everyone. It's like, you know what I mean? It's
you know what,
but
Milrow wasn't on my radar.
But if you're QB needy, that's going to be the assumption if I'm on the other side. You know what I mean? Like if
I'm going in a different direction.
Like this guy's trying to trade in. What's he trying to do? Let me look at his team. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. You need.
I say here we go. So Clark took Jalen Milrow. Jack Vish went to Kidda. Blitz took
great pick, Kidda.
Blake took Devin Neal, and Schwen's on the clock.
I love how you throw the H in it. He calls him Schwen.
Twin.
Schwen.
Ben.
It's like you got. It's almost like you got to throw. Even though there's a V, it's almost like you got to throw an invisible F in there. It's Sven.
Sven.
Yeah. It's almost like a Sven versus
you're saying Ben. Like you're saying when, but Sven.
Sven. Yeah. It's just the way that he's an Italian cat. He's not even Norwegian, but that's like an inside joke between him and his brothers. They like call each other like Norwegian names, like yeah, man, yeah. Or is that Norwegian? Or is that Someone help me. Is that Dutch? No, that would be like Swiss. No, is it Dutch? Yeah, man. Yeah. Is it German? It's German. Okay.
I'm not too worried because when I pick up next, I think the couple players I wanted are gonna be right there anyways.
I kept telling you that from the jump too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like who are you even jump? Like if you were jumping up, is it for QB then? Because they're not.
It actually wasn't for a QB.
See, there you go. I'll never play poker with you.
I switch it up too much.
No, I'm just saying, yeah. You know what I mean? Definitely. You'll have me. You'll get me one time with the cards in your hands. I'll be like, this son of a bitch got me.
Man, Dylan Sampson's still on the board. There you go.
Stop saying names. I mean, I am in that draft.
Yeah, you are.
I mean, listen, it's at the 210. Who is it even on Blake yet? I'm about to trade him.
Blake took this pick. Blake took Devin Neal.
Why?
I'm doing that now.
Blake took Devin Neal?
Yeah, he did.
That's a wild man.
He did. Devin Neal.
Was that before the Beesh?
No, after.
Okay.
After.
Because, I mean, I would just Blake's a hitter, and he's very enthusiastic about this year, trying to make a run at it, because he got the injury bug last year.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. But, like, okay, boom, Gentry, slam dunk. You know what I mean? This pick right here, I don't know. He doesn't need running back. I'm going to send him Alvin Kamara now. There it is. He all of a sudden needs Alvin Kamara.
Alvin Kamara come into my life, right?
No, because he has, just say lock down that whole situation. He got Neal.
Yeah.
Look at that. See? You just got to find where the fantasy guys are trying to point you in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm about to flip Alvin Kamara right now. Watch this. People don't like the way I get active. Don't let me get my mind to it. I'm like for example, right? Here's the trick with when you never have first and second round picks like me. You just wait till the following season, right? And then you go buy low on all the guys on post hype that didn't exactly blow up. Perfect example of this is Jamison Williams. I was able to buy a lot of Jamison Williams after the first year because he was coming off the ACL and he didn't do shit. People were just like, okay. I was able to do it after the second year when he didn't do much for people because they are like, oh, but when you have that first round capital, and if I could buy in on them for like, a 2 and a 3, you know what I mean? That's the beauty of Dynasty. You just have to see how much people really fuck with somebody. You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
Oh, you don't fuck with Jamison Williams like that, do you? You know what I mean? Let me get him. Right? That's just an example. Like this year, like, okay, Rashid Rice, I know it's 2 years removed, but Rashid Rice is someone you should be trying to buy because that suspension is nowhere to be found now. Like, I could say that now because there's no charges that have been filed. So even if he has civil fucking suit or something, that doesn't matter. But now it's just about his ACL and what people's temperature on him that has him. You go to Dynasty, hey, let me get him.
My bad, y'all.
No, it's all good. Like, okay, Rashid Rice, right, JD? What would you, if you had Rashid Rice, what's it going to cost me to get Rashid Rice off you, right? Like, it's going to be, are you moving Rashid Rice? Are you of that side where you're like,
man, if you really want to get my opinion on it, y'all can go check the motherfucking video that I did 2 weeks ago.
Look at that segue.
Rashid Rice, man, 100%, man.
Boom,
I broke that
shakalaka.
bitch down, dog. Hey, I'm fucking with Rashid Rice Pauls this year, bro. High proponent of him.
Let's go.
Johnny said, would y'all rather take a shot on Shador, Gabriel, or Tyler Show?
If you're gonna wait on any of them, the fun pick is Shador. If you need what I think could be like an immediate, like usable piece, it's
Saints quarterback.
Saints. It's the kid from the Saints. And Gabriel that lefty might be a little. Shador actually might have real competition. He's gonna be hard to beat that kid out. It's not gonna be easy. How about that? There's a real competition between those two.
I said do a bacon ultimate with curly fries and a strawberry Fanta and a slice of cheesecake when they used to have those back in the day. Yeah, they cheesecake used to be the shit,
fire.
Bro. Oh my
in the little package that you peel off, right?
On everything. Facts.
That was crazy.
Facts. On everything. And the potato wedges. Boylan. Johnny said Boylan's grape soda is top notch.
Let's go. I need to find it.
We got my dog Cam in the building. What's up, Cam?
What's up, Cam?
Yer.
Yer.
Come on now. You already know, man. Come on now. Every time you pull up, you fam around this motherfucker. Working exams been jumping me, man. You getting straight to the motherfucking paper, though, big bro.
Yeah, bro.
Everything.
Yeah,
we got Guru Nation in the building.
What up, Spencer?
He said strawberry Fanta at Whataburger goes hard. Pause.
Let's go. Come on. Strawberry Fanta Nation, stand up. Very delicious, that soda. I only have it when I have fast food, too.
Come on now.
If I had soda at the crib, I'll sit there and drink it all back to back.
Yeah, that's why we don't buy too many sodas in this house.
My kids ain't into soda either because I just had a lifelong. I don't want to expose them to the soda. You know?
Because I can stay away from juice. The juice don't bother me.
Yeah, me neither.
Stiff arm that shit.
Yeah, I drink a water all day for me, and then night is beer.
Hey, Lee, say Shador.
Shador.
Shador. Yeah, because he kind of says Shador or Shutter. Or and then right there, he was kind of like Mario Italian right there, like Shador.
Shador.
Hey Cam, I was behind. I had the camera shut off handling a few things, bro. That's all that was. My bad, big bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Cam, man. You know what I'm saying?
My mama. He
we able
said,
to keep
y'all
the
boys want to
comments.
know how my startup draft went? Hell yeah,
Let's
man.
go.
Talk
Hell
about
yeah.
it, big bro.
Fire
Drop
it
that
up.
shit.
Lay it on us. We're all about it.
Come on, Cole. We got Cole Damani in the building. What's up, Cole?
What's up, Cole? Cole World.
Cole, we're up.
Man, shout out to Cole.
Come on now.
Yeah, that Besh pick, I'm sure
Shit, yeah.
BWB was probably hoping Besh would have fell right there. I'm surprised he didn't. I mean, I guess there is a drop off at receiver at that point. You know what I mean? But to jump up and get Neal right there, like I probably would have took Samson, maybe. If not Samson, there are a lot of instances I just would have took Jordan right there. If I'm just going to take a running back that I'm probably not going to be able to start. I guess Neal does have a path. Fuck Kendall.
Yeah, I passed over Neal in
Miller.
certain situations.
Fuck Kendra Miller, though, right? Fuck it. Like, what have we ever seen Nuffa? We've seen Nuffa.
Cam said it's a super flex, half PPR tight end premium with IDPs. Oh, let's get it.
Okay. Watch, I hope he got Travis Hunter in that thing. The ultimate cheat code.
Come on now.
There's only going to be one person in every league that has them. And all those people will unite to know this is a wonderful cheat code that is legal and not a loophole. You know what I mean? This is not Taysom Hill in the fucking tight end spot playing QB. This is not Jalen Samuels. Remember him? Steelers running back in 2018 when all the Steelers running backs went down. He was a tight end eligible guy / running back. So we were able to put him in a tight spot. He was getting a full workload as running back.
Hey, KD, this call's got some fucked up messages.
Everything. Let me see. That's a huge bitch.
That's a huge bitch.
Context. QB needy, third place team. Barkley, 80% of my offense. Nabbers is the other 20%, Johnny said. Cam said our rookie draft is tomorrow, so I'm really trying to get ready for that. And then Johnny said T-Law, Derek Carr, Will Levis, Jameis, and
the Wolf, baby. Hey, don't let JJ go down because the Wolf is gonna enter the building.
Just facts.
I love the Wolf.
20 and 20.
He's like white Jameis Winston. He's the white wolf.
Fuck it, I'm gonna let it rip.
There it is.
Hey, I'm gonna let it rip.
Let it rip.
Russ Wilson. Also, that came out is the Giants already said Russ Wilson's going to start week 1.
Man, hey, Russ Wilson, listen, this is a legend right here, right? This is the bogey version. Let me just clarify that.
Let me say that.
Russ Wilson be having Sierra bust it down, man. How does he just get this? He is shown. I mean, I guess he did get a team into the playoffs. She got the goodies, and he's slanging the goodies, bro.
Them is facts.
I'm just saying.
Cam said Drake May, T-Law, Era 5, Penix, Hendon Hooker is his quarterback room.
No.
You good with the T-Law, the May, and the Penix for sure. Era 5, you ain't got to worry about throwing him in. Russ and Sierra fighting at the Whole Foods by my house, the highlight of his time in Denver. Oh, wow. I didn't know about that, big bro. Oh, everything. Somebody was looking at Sierra and Russ didn't like that shit. Oh, everything. They see Sierra in person. She better in person than she is on TV. He didn't like that. They was staring for too motherfucking long. She must have said hi to bro or something. I don't know.
Or must have looked the wrong
Everything.
way.
Right. Fuck, bro.
Oh my llamas.
The goodies.
Let's see.
Not my goodie. Everything. Big Bro said Chuba, B-Rob, Keaton, Eckler, Isaac Garendo, Khalil Herbert, Justice Hill is the RB room. So we definitely trying to get you another starter over there. This next position group is the highlight of my team. Let's talk about it. Yeah, we're gonna have to try and work on getting you another running back to pair with Chuba. B-Rob can't stay on the field. You know, I'm a high B-Rob is one of my guys. 100%. At least you got him and Eckler.
Oh, Jerome Ford has agreed to take a pay cut
Oh shit.
from $3.4 million to 1.75. Is that to make room for Chubb?
Shit, I don't know, big bro.
It says here this makes it much more likely that Nick Chubb won't return to Cleveland. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that running back room is
Yeah,
damn
that's
near
like
set.
exactly.
They
That's a
bring back
cheap ass.
Chubb. It's gonna be crowded just like they quarterback room.
Nah, if he goes to Chicago, Crooked and I were texting yesterday. He's like, "How much do you think?" And he told me he thought about 1 year, $2 million. I think he'll get about 3 or 4 because that's what they've been getting, for a 1 year deal. I
Yeah.
don't know what did he say. He said, yeah, he said to me he goes. I got 1 year, 2 million. I think about 1 to maybe 3 or 4 because that's what they've been getting, for a running back at his stature.
Yeah.
I don't see them giving him a 2 year deal. I think I told Crooked, I said he'll get a 1 year prove it deal, see if he's got anything left.
Right. You damn right.
No,
Been what injured back-to-back seasons, I think.
pretty much.
Everything. Peacock said now that means he's going to sign instead of Chuck. Cam said Jefferson, Neighbors, Higgins, Rice, Jalen Hyatt, QJ Palmer, the Cokehead, Gabe Davis, Cooper Cup, Hollywood, Yoshi, Mike Evans, Traylon Burks, and Curtis 50 Cent Samuels.
Man,
you
So
killing
Mike Evans is like his number 4/5. He's good and he's pretty decent.
Yeah, you got a lot of receivers. So here
Yeah.
goes his running backs, Bo.
he can
his
flip a lot of them too.
His running backs is Chuba, B-Rob the Mob, Keaton from Baltimore, Eckler, Isaac Garendo, Khalil Herbert, and Justice Hill.
Okay, so that's his glaring weakness.
100%.
Yeah. So that's where he should probably attack if he's going to prioritize team needs.
That's what I said. We definitely got to get him
somebody
running
like Travis Hunter falls to him, where you just take the best player available in that instance.
Yeah, we definitely got to get him a running back. And like how you said earlier, I'm right there with you, bro. Behind fucking Genty is Travion, and then it's Samson for me. And I got Samson in like 3 motherfucking leagues, maybe 4 leagues, and I spent a high pick on Travion, man, 100%.
Yeah, and I'm not mad at Hampton either. I'm fully aware of how Greg Roman is. Like Najee will be in the mix, so we will have to wait a year to get the full, the full woo-wop. And yeah, we're gonna get Hampton getting majority of it for sure. But I just like the idea of Henderson, who's gonna get all of it, bro. Stevenson,
he's a 3-down back, bro. He's a 3-down back that can pass pro, bro. Oh my mama, that's gonna be Drake May's one of Drake May's favorite weapons, bro. 100%.
JD, I just sent you a story for you and Bulky. You guys got to go wild when you see this one.
For sure. Cam said his tight end room is George Kittle, Michael Mayer, and Brenton Strange, and then he has the 4th pick as well. And he got the 104, so he hopes that Hampton falls to him.
I think if it's more likely that Henderson's there for him, and he'll love that too.
on everything.
If he wants Hampton, I'm not gonna argue it.
Yeah, he said Hampton 90% chance going to fall to him. Yeah, you definitely getting a running back, big bro. Oh my mama. And don't even forget about RJ Harvey too, though, big bro. That might be somebody if you do want to trade down and you get a Godfather offer. RJ Harvey is somebody that you can also target too, big bro.
Especially in that backfield because he's going to run Denver.
Yeah, on everything, bro. So you definitely got options. Travion is like I said, one of my favorite players in this draft. Him and Travis. Him and Travis Hunter are my two favorite players. Also, on top of that is Harold Fannin, Alec Ailmore on everything. I got a few 2025 fantasy rookie crushes in this.
Who's
class,
your favorite
bro.
tight ends? Mine's Judkins and Hampton.
Tight ends?
Yeah, no, running backs.
Oh, fucking Genty and fucking
I ain't going with Genty because he's the number one. But if I had to say, I'm going to say Judkins and Hampton because I know I'm not going to go touching Genty this year.
Yeah, it's Genty and Travion and then Sampson for me.
For me, it's Genty, Travion, Hampton, and then I'm going. What's my man? What's the white bull? Scatterbo. Oh, and then I like Scatterbo / Caleb Johnson as well, right?
That's a damn good one. I got Caleb Johnson, Scatterbo, and fucking Sampson in a startup in a super flex all offense league. Oh my mama.
When Scatterbo finally does get that gig, and which is probably going to be like early on, if not by week 1, right? They only want to feed one guy with Brian Daboll. You know what I mean? When you look at Caleb Johnson with the Steelers, historically, they only want to feed one guy. You know what I mean? They're going to sprinkle in some Jalen Warren, but they're really going to feed one guy. You know what I mean? So I like that. And then there's RJ Harvey, who my man Harvey Dent. He's a Sean Payne back that they actually moved up to get. This is outside of Steve Urkel, Jaleel McLaughlin. Outside of him, this is the only other, and well, I guess estimate doesn't count, but these are the running backs that Payton has wanted. He went up to get this one right here. So, what's not there to love about that? But he's not supposed to catch the ball like that. Like, at least that's not in his resume. So maybe we still see Jaleel in the mix too this year. But yeah, that's the only reason I have Harvey behind like Caleb and not to mention Judkins. I forgot. Judkins is I have actually behind Caleb Johnson and
we got a damn good question about that too. First we got Crooked Commission in the building. What's up, Crooked?
What's up, Crooked?
Crooked said y'all staying on for a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm working.
Hey,
JD.
So, I might have to slide out, you know what I mean, and not too long, but I can always, you know what I mean, behind the scenes, you know what I mean?
Saying, because if you got like, if we're on for like 15, 20 more minutes, that's probably good for me. That's what I was about to say. That's probably the max that I got.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
On everything. And then,
we got like 20 minutes.
Because Johnny said Big Tons just took Harvey over Travion. Homer
Crazy
pick.
Work.
And then
he's a Broncos fan.
Peacock,
he's a Broncos fan, though. Big Tons.
Peacock said Harvey scares me because it's going to be a committee over there.
Facts.
Then Johnny says Travion's going to get 90 targets.
Let's go.
And then Cam says, y'all think it's worth trading back. So I kind of do. Just wait to the first 2 picks because we just named 5 fucking running backs, bro. 100%.
But he does need running back bad. If he could trade down a few spots and still be in range of one of those guys, like then cool. But you know what I mean? If you have the opportunity to get your guy, I'm an advocate for that.
Yeah, 100%. If Amarion is your guy and you want him to fall at that 104, you definitely don't pass him up.
Off. You know what I mean?
Because he has a defined role.
This is your what is it called? It's not like redraft where you're like, okay, I need to make the smartest move. Not to saying that I'm saying, hey, go make the dumb move. I'm saying because we're GMs now, and when it comes to Dynasty, this is my guy. This is who I want. I was just knocking John Lynch and Shanny a little bit earlier, right?
Yo, what do you guys think of that John Elway shit with his agent that passed away?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yo, he was at a golf tournament, right? and the guy, they were, I don't know what, the guy was in the back of the golf cart, fell off the golf cart, and fractured his skull, and then a couple days later died. And Elway was driving it.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, was there some
And it was his former agent, I believe, and business partner too.
I don't know, man. That's news to me.
Cam said he knows how the first 3 picks is going. They're gonna be Genty, Hunter, and T-Mac, most likely the top 3. So yeah, you're gonna have your pick of the cream of the crop of the next tier running backs.
And I guess for the sake of even if it's half point, I'm still gonna. It's just the Josh McDaniels history of running backs. You know what I mean? They're gonna catch a ton of balls. That's why.
Hey, what you do is put that motherfucking pick on the block, because if you really ain't locked in with Marion or Travion, and you feel like Caleb Johnson or who else we
It's
say?
fucking B2K of running backs.
Man, look, hey, facts. Hey, you got options, Cam, for sure.
Yeah, he's gonna do it. And yeah, I'm not opposed to trading back, especially it's just that is what players, unless there's the QB that someone wants that bad, right? Because you got to find that person that he wants to move up. You know what I mean? Because he said it's a super flex, so you know what I mean, and that's usually the person that wants to move up because them out of the world picks are usually those top 3 they already went or they're gonna go. You know what I mean? Like those are the ones that are the no-brainers, right? Ted, I guess you could argue it, but at least Ted landed in the spot. He's gonna be a real number 1 to a rookie or not a rookie, a 3rd-year QB that they're really consciously trying to put weapons around. You know what I mean? So I like that for Ted, but. And I'm also assuming that person with the 103 needs receiver. Otherwise, why wouldn't they go? Because I think Ted's right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he wasn't
Yeah,
nobody.
he
wasn't
was.
nobody.
They say he was drinking, but it was that there was alcohol involved. But they don't. They're waiting on some stuff. But I just sent it to. I just sent it to JD and Bogey and the thread about it.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah.
Cam said 5th picks traded up from 7th to get 5th. Pretty sure he wants Cam.
Okay. You know what you could always do is
selling one of your quarterbacks.
No, this is
selling one of your quarterbacks for that pick.
Well, this is what I would do is I would look at if he needs running back, right? I would look at what running backs that person that needs Cam Ward has. Like, say he has a Bijan or he has a Gibbs. I would take Ward and just be like, yeah, like, what's up? I want Gibbs plus a future pick. You know what I mean? Like, because now that's I was just saying this earlier on the show. Rule of thumb when I'm in these startups, if it's not filling a glaring need, when all else fails, take the QB, right? Because they're worth way more. You know what I mean?
You miss facts.
Yeah. I guess in this instance, that person with the 1-5, if he takes Ward, he'll just take Dart, maybe. You know, so.
Yeah. He got Drake May, T-Law, Air 5, and Michael Penix and Hendon Hooker as his QBs.
So he does have a solid 3 with at least Penix, T-Law, and what was the other one that was
Drake May?
Drake May, there you go. Yeah, he got options, and his glaring need is running back. So, but do you need to prioritize it? Doesn't necessarily mean you need to get running back with this pick too. Like maybe deal the pick for some running backs plus or something. You know what I mean? Get freaky with it. Put it on the block. I would put it on the block before any players even get picked. How about that? Because that's one that could also hurt you if, like, you know what I mean, if the order goes the way he says it and then he puts the pick on the block and I was like, I'm not gonna move up for any of them. You know what I mean? Let them have hope some of them will fall and you might be able to sell that pick for more right now. Man, it's hella windy today.
Peacock. Crooked said, did y'all look up who Charlie Z was?
Oh yeah, I think I dropped it in the chat. I forgot to click on that shit. It just reminded me now. But yeah, he sent me this link. We're gonna check out this truck. Let's pull it up. Oh, you know what? I'll check it out there. I don't want to sidetrack this.
Peacock said he finally got to the office. Cam said he got to stop drafting Anthony. Don't even know what I'm hoping for with him anymore. Them is facts. And then Lee let off the show earlier today, Cam, that they say that Danny Dumbass is out there looking like he ready to take that job from bro.
Mm-hmm.
Pick is indeed on the block now. Oh, my mama. Uh-oh. My bad. I'm on a 49ers reporters channel right now. It's about to get real big right now, especially since the compensatory picks are over with. A lot of these remaining free agents can start signing, and the teams that they came from won't be compensated no picks. So yeah, hopefully like a lot of the Niners talk is that they want Asante Samuel Jr. They want Justin Simmons because they wanted Justin Simmons last year, but he chose to go to Atlanta. So them two players right there are on some of the 49ers YouTube motherfuckers wish list.
Hey, Crick, if he's still out there, if you want to jump on while we still rocking, it should be the same link I sent you before, right? Because we're on we're on Wake Your Game. Yeah, it should be the same one. So
everything, and like I said, when I can always, I got the shit for the phone. You know what I mean? That way
you can get remote with it.
Everything. Y'all just call me whenever.
Yeah, I'm just what was it? I am just waiting for one. Well, I might have to make a couple phone calls. What time is it right now?
It's about to be 12, and that's when I gotta start moving and grooving my damn self.
12:30. So.
Yeah, I gotta start moving and grooving.
Yeah, well, we could shut it down. Is Peacock did say he's back. If not, we can shut it down.
Cam said if bro loses his job to Daniel Jones, he crying like a motherfucker. Oh, everything. Facts.
It sucks because, man, Anthony Richardson, bro, that's what I'm saying. Trey Lance was the end of it for me. Like taking a shot on the motherfuckers that's just unproven as fuck. Even Shanahan couldn't do it with Trey Lance. I mean, I guess the injuries, but then they just gave up real quick. Like, all right, we're trying to win.
Come on now. We got an already made team.
Yeah, we can't stop and develop this motherfucker. We're like, listen, we got to keep rolling. Goddamn, Brock Purdy came in, hella experience. Like, all right, everyone died before you, and now it's your turn.
Right.
And he's working. Don't die on me, Brock.
Perfect.
I love
Purdy.
you, Brock.
Perfect Purdy coming back with a vengeance this year, boy.
That shit, you ain't lying.
100%.
I really like Ricky a lot this year too, bro, for fantasy.
Well, I mean, shit, their fucking draft showed you that they believe in what they got over there, bro. That one receiver they took in the 4th round, and the other one was in the 7th.
Right?
Now, if that's just some hard-headed shit, or if it's just some, we really believe in them and we see what these dudes can be. You know what I mean? Just like the offensive line. They ain't did shit with the offensive line. They brought in DJ Humphries the other day.
I think we did draft one. It was an Iowa guy. Iowa State.
What, an offensive lineman?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went hella late though.
Yeah, it was super late. But he's nasty.
So that ain't prioritizing the line.
No. But this kid though that we did draft, he has a shitload of starts. So that is
definitely, because we know for hitting on our late round picks. I ain't knocking that. I'm just saying they just didn't prioritize the line in the draft. You know what I mean?
I know that's kind of stupid. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I think it was Banks or bust. I think that was really what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then if we would, I feel like if we would have ended up with Banks, maybe we trade back in to get whatever pass rusher we like late in the first.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I envisioned for a while there. But then and we did rip off 5 straight defense. You know what I mean? So addressing needs was also just something I wanted to do. Like everyone could have their opinion, but as a fan of that team, I'm like, all right, cool. But we didn't address offensive line early, at least. You know what I mean?
I think we got a first timer around here. He got a question for us. Shout out to Easy B. What's going on with you, big bro?
What's up, Easy B, man? Hey, be sure to sub up, man. Welcome to the gang.
Come on now, 100%. Big bro said, I got offered B-Rob the Mob for Chuba. Thoughts? Don't know if Rico adds or hurts Chuba's a lot or not. Excuse me.
You stay with Chuba, bruh. Chuba is paid, and Rico could be threatened by Trevor Etienne for real, but for sure, Rico shouldn't scare you off. Rico did well last year because he was getting all the workload in Dallas. He's a secondary option. He's probably going to be 30% to Chuba's 70% of that workload.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that yet. Uncle Rico definitely doesn't scare me off if I got any shares of Chuba.
We love Rico.
And he got paid at the end of the season, so he showed that he deserved what he got, you know what I mean, just by the workload that he carried. And he's been doing it for the last 2 years, Chuba has. 100%.
Yes, sir.
John, shout out to Easy B for sure. Good looking for pulling up, big bro. 100%.
Yes, stay with Chuba. Chuba's going to eat.
We'll see you around here more often.
Johnny said Milroe might fall to me. Definitely take him over the other quarterbacks, right?
Which other quarterbacks? Like just outside of like Dart and them?
Dart.
You probably would have Tyler Shaw, Jalen Milroe, Dylan. I mean, the motherfucking Dylan Gabriel, Shador, any of them quarterbacks.
We did have some inside news earlier, and it's not people from the staff, but it's people around the staff. You know what I mean? So they could have heard it from staff and management, things of that nature. But the vibe is that, you know, it's real Matt Flynn getting beat out by Russell Wilson type vibes. You know what I mean? And back in the days, like Sam Darnold, his niche is that he knows this system though. So Milroe, if he's not a genius and he's just a regular, he could just be a smart guy, and his athleticism might get him on that field faster if he could learn that system quick. It's a Gary Kubiak, Kyle Shanahan system with Clint Kubiak over there now. You know what I mean? So and it'll be awesome to have a mobile QB in that offense.
Johnny said Besh could be there too, waiting to see what Phillip does.
You're the best around.
That's a huge Besh.
I like that one, dude.
That's what Peacock said earlier.
Yeah, that's a huge Besh.
Oh, my mama.
That was Stewie. Yeah. Oh, shit, I'm supposed to twist this woo out. One more for the one more.
Come on now.
Yeah, I think Jack Besh could be good. I like situation and opportunity and shit like that, man. A lot of times I'll look to that for, almost as much as talent, because I hate like when you like a player, he's really talented, he ends up in a place where you're like, oh fuck, and you're like, all right, talent's gonna win it out. It's like, I don't know, for fantasy sometimes, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's just the situation could nullify certain things, like Greg Roman kind of nullified He kind of nullified Lamar Jackson in the passing game, but now I could say I was wrong because he has Justin Herbert over there now in LA. And it's just because he just wanted to, Lamar, his strength was in his legs as well. You know what I mean? So, but Herbert's strength is in the passing game, and we did see it. Granted, when the run game went away, right? Because when they lost Dobbins last year, they were like, "Fuck it, we're throwing this thing." Now they got Hampton and Najee, so I'm still gonna be loving to have some Herbert this year, because now that he got weapons as well with that run game that just like this is gonna be something that Greg Roman and Jim Harbaugh never had with Kaepernick or any of them QBs they had. Alex Smith, you know what I mean?
Come on now.
I'm about to trade for Justin Herbert. If you were in a situation where you wanted to turn a Superflex Dynasty team around and Josh Allen was your main piece to do that, do you consider that at all?
What? Consider what?
Like, okay, Josh Allen in a Superflex Dynasty, you have him, but now you need to turn this team around because the team is shitty. Do you start with flipping the Josh Allen?
Hell yeah.
Right? Yeah, I got one that's
It's going to be nothing less than a starting at the 103, nothing less than a 103 and several other pieces.
Exactly.
A QB as well.
Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna need the whole trap house. So if you're ever in a league with me, fellas, and you see the bando emoji, that means a trap house bando wherever you at. You know what I mean? $1 million spot where I'm from. You know what I mean? That means I'm willing to give up everything, and I'm known for doing that 100%, bro. So if you ever see that emoji, that you know what time it is with me.
What's that?
Oh my goodness. It's all good, big pal.
Educate him, JD. Educate him.
Educate him.
We gonna get you right, big bro.
Education.
We're gonna be there at Lee's
graduation.
We're
gonna get you right, big bro.
We're gonna be at Lee's graduation in that crowd, so proud. Hey, Lee's gonna graduate, man. Let's go.
Oh dear God.
Gonna graduate you, Lee. You're gonna get to the upper echelon. From the streets to the motherfucking suites.
I've already picked it up. I have the ear to the street up there, and next I have all the crew. I'm gonna get a whole crew across the whole wall.
There you go. Hey, look, brother. The next time I'm in Texas, brother, motherfuckers gonna paint me. We're gonna hire somebody. You gonna paint a bogey mural on your wall right there.
I see enough of you all week long.
It might cost a lot of money, but I know you got that. You know what I mean? You're gonna be all right, man. This thing's gonna be worth it. I'll sign it and everything. Big ass picture of bogey on the wall.
It's signed in gold.
In gold. Ooh, see, now you're thinking, all right, make sure you get the line on some liquid gold that I can signable. Ooh, make sure it's one of them feather quills. You know what I mean? Real old English, real old English shit, man.
2026 NFL comp picks have been projected already? What the hell?
Of course, because we're in the day and age where if you hire a minority coach, you're gonna get compensation picks.
Yeah, okay.
And if you're a team that has a minority coach and then you send them away somewhere, you'll get compensation picks as well.
All right, so Baltimore's looking at 2 in the 5th round and 2 in the 7th. Pittsburgh, 1 in the 3rd round, 1 in round 4. Oh, shit. Oof. Oh, the 49ers. 2 in round 4 and 1 in round 5.
Yeah, we might have almost close to 10 picks next year as well.
And we're gonna need it again, Brody.
Oh my mama.
We're gonna need it again.
And Johnny said JK went back to the Chargers.
What?
Okay, yeah, it's only gonna cost them a total.
What's
of
up, Chase?
Oh, yo, okay, yeah.
My
What's
bad,
up,
Bo.
Chase? Man, shout out to Chase.
Shout out to Chase, man. Orange Crush, man.
Hey, we gotta start getting Johnny in the rotation too. He down in Rock too.
Come on now.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
gonna
that's
start
right.
bringing- Yeah, on some of them free mornings that he got, whenever it fits his schedule, we're gonna bring. You know how we rock, like, yeah, it's an open forum for like shout out to the ignorant thinkers.
Like Freeform Friday.
Yeah,
Come
shout
on
out
now.
to man, shout out to everybody, the Stay Tuned Live gang. You know what I mean?
Facts.
It's just Chicago Clubhouse. Oh, I got bars for that now too. I was actually downloading the stems right now. That's why my computer is I'm not on my computer because my shit is slow as a motherfucker over here. It's an old computer now. It's like 11 years old now, this laptop. I buy all the children things over the years. I almost just want to smash this shit. So then it's broken. I go, oh, okay, I have to buy one now. Because I'll rock this bitch till the wheels fall off. You feel me? Like, money is spent before a motherfucker has it. Keep it lit. That's a natural, not a habit. Yeah, it's going down now. Let's fucking go. We got bars for that. It's gonna come together. You know what I need to do? I need to slap it loud. I haven't gotten like studio mode yet. See, that's why I want to go down there and do that shit, man.
Oh
I need
yeah.
to go down there, period. I need to get down there, period. What is it, May? It's crazy.
Johnny said, I'll set up a streaming corner in the living room over the weekend. Let's fucking get it, bruh.
There it is.
All right, here's some Brock Purdy news. There is some chatter that the Brock Purdy 49 extension is far from complete, but some sense I get. This is Diana Rossini saying, but there's sense I get that they're closer than we think. Just look at Purdy's presence at the OTAs, so it could be close.
He's a soldier. He's a soldier. First off, second, historically, and JD will tell you, the Niners, we're gonna weight this thing down.
I know you guys always do.
We always do it, but at least he's in this motherfucker. Like, this is only his third full off season as our starter. Like, he knows what it do. He's already got a taste of the big show, bro.
Talk about it, bro.
Yo, I guess there was a driver killed in a crash in a crashing vehicle during a high-speed chase in LA County.
Oh shit.
I'm watching the video right now. This guy's car was point everywhere.
I'll be right back.
Oh, JD, that story I sent you is wild.
That's crazy, bro.
So how many more dogs you got left? One more?
No, we got 2 left to sell.
There you go.
I mean, to get rid of. Excuse me, my bad.
Yeah. Find homes.
Big bro Peacock said, damn, I've been here for 20 minutes and already want to leave work. And fucking Friday vibes on everything. Hopefully that shit go by fast, big bro. Oh, my mama. Let's get it, bro. Come on now. Oh, yeah. Just trying to tighten up my roster, start dropping motherfuckers so I can be down by cut time.
All right, so Greg Popovich retiring, that makes Mike Tomlin the highest tenured active head coach.
That's crazy that Pop retired, bro.
At 18 seasons, and John Harbaugh's at 17.
That's crazy.
I'm surprised he didn't retire last year with his health problems.
I gotta get this shit together. Oh yeah. Post draft NFL power rankings are out. Oh yeah. End of an era. Thanks for everything. Pop facts. Lee Ainsworth, love you, brother.
What the hell is what
Cole,
the
Cole is trolling. Don't worry about it. Pop's not doing well. Hope the stress reduction helps him out 100%. Oh my
okay,
mama.
Cole.
The post draft NFL power rankings. Yeah, we definitely need to pull them up and start going through them motherfuckers for sure.
You know what's crazy? The Bears have brought in running back Jamal Williams for a workout. What the fuck? Do you have all these running backs?
OG Jamal.
Oh my lomas.
Okay.
Make plays every day, yeah.
Oh yeah. When Pop took over for Dale, everything changed and y'all became the NBA Patriots for a decade.
Facts. And man, shit, man, long live Pop, man. I mean, I'm not saying he's dead, but like he retired, and that's like he was a force to be reckoned with forever. Like you want to talk about fun. This is why he's the Patriot, the Bill Belichick, or they were the Patriots of the NBA, so to speak, is because just by pure fundamentals alone, they'll win. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Everyone just does their job. And if you do your job well, you could beat anyone. And then take that formula and put talent with it, right? Then your supporting cast, even if they're not so great, but they're of the formula. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Almost like a gang, bro. Like you know Edelman or Amendola, they used to call him like Johnny put in the chat, what was his nickname? I think they called him like Playoff Danny or something like that, but they even called him the car crash because like they would call the play car crash. That was the name of the play where like it's a quick out, you know what I'm saying? And he's out of the slot, it's a quick out, but he's about to get annihilated real quick. So just catch the ball and just prepare to get annihilated, you know what I mean? But they would be on the 1 yard and throw touchdowns to him like that, or 2-point conversions, you know what I mean? Shit like that, bro. Gang shit. Listen, bro, you about to die for this shit. Got 2 rings, right? Amendola with them?
I think he got one.
Is it the one?
I think he just got one.
So he was
Because then
there.
he got shipped out of there.
Oh, he was there. No, he was there 2016. He was there 2018 as well.
Oh, what you saying?
So he got 2 for sure. Because he was there 2016. He caught a bunch of them conversions and the touchdown. Johnny will tell it. That was the 28-3.
He puts his guys in best position to succeed based on their abilities. Turn Ginobili and Parker into superstars. Those were the good old days.
Yeah. That was a damn. Ginobili. That's throwback. Which Parker is that?
Tony Parker.
About? Tony Parker. Okay.
Mm-hmm. The one that had Eva Longoria. He had Eva Longoria.
Yep. She has a really harsh face, right? She's hot. It's a really intense face, right?
Fucking Eva.
That's a bitch. If she mugs you, you're like, oh my God, she's going to cut me. I might let her cut me, man. She's bad. Really intense space.
Yeah, Bogey, you're right. 2-time champion. He's right.
Okay, there you go. Look at playoff Danny.
Danny, dum. Patriots at 2013 to 2017.
I want to say they traded for him from the St. Louis Rams.
You're correct. In 20, yeah.
Word. Look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember Danny Amendola being like actually like a touted like individual, and then like you know what I mean, because you got to know your ops. You know what I mean? As a Niner, I've got to know my ops. You know what I mean? I remember when they drafted Aaron Donald. That first game that we played Aaron Donald his rookie year, I was already a season ticket holder. So we're sitting in the stands. Me and my mans are like, damn, this motherfucker's going to be a problemo for years. Like, when you see someone just disrupt everything and like, hey, he's oh shit. He was never not an all-pro. Is that a myth?
Let me check. All pro. Okay, this is
Aaron Donald.
his. Okay. Oh, Aaron Donald.
Give it to me.
Aaron Donald. Let's find out.
Yeah, Bucket, let's go down.
Resting bitch face.
There it is. RBS.
And then Johnny said 28-3, one of the best days of my life. We've been up all night partying and knew where candy flipping balls, and I kept saying they got them right where they want them. Don't worry, and then show them they want.
For those that don't know what the term candy flipping means, it is common. It's a common term when you're referring to being on MDMA as well as LSD all at once.
All right, Pokey. Aaron Donald's accolades are 3-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year, 8-time First Team All-Pro, 10-time Pro Bowler.
Okay, so 8 out of his fucking 10 years.
Yep.
All-Pro. Damn, I'm so glad he retired. He didn't go nowhere else. He's like, I'm here.
You know shit, right?
Hey, I'm gonna tap out, my G's.
Yeah, I'm gonna
just call me if y'all want me to shut it down.
We'll close it down.
You can close it down.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this thing up.
I got some stuff to get done myself.
Thank you, Dr.
I gotta make a phone call at 12:30, so I'm making good time right here. For sure, man. Hey, thank you for everybody rocking with us as usual. You already know,
bro. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? NeonPeacockMerch.com. A sale coming in days away. So, you know what I'm saying? Look out for that. Be sure.
You fellas are on tomorrow morning, right?
Hell yeah. OJ and a blunt for breakfast. Thank you.
Come on now.
You know what I mean? We're coming right back at you. You know what I'm saying? Hard to start on YouTube. Man, hold on. Help me. I'm so dyslexic. It's hard to start fantasy or hard to start sports.
Man, look, I've been playing with the name. I'm trying to tweak some shit because I got some shit coming up. Yeah, I'm trying to expand this shit, so I'm trying to tweak the name for certain shit. You know what I mean? So we working on it, but all you got to do is just type in hard to start, and we're gonna pull up.
Hard to start. You feel me? Make sure y'all tapped in, because man, you gotta stay tapped in with JD's. Man, he's hitting y'all with mad isms. It's the off season, bro. If y'all want to go to war correctly. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tapped into all the joints. You know what I'm saying? Gen Wealth on YouTube, Gen Wealth Net on YouTube. Got all kind of leads filling up. So, you know what I mean? Holler at me, Gen Wealth Net _ on Instagram. Bonus going down.
Come on now. Them is facts.
Let's go.
In a minute, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
Eureka. We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day.